over the background of everything real quick just to have it in the video. Um, so this is the world of Udrea. There are two continents, the north and the southern, separated by the boundless gulf. The northern continent is ruled by the High Ruler of Staocan. In recent years, the High Ruler became more greedy and selfish. He increased taxes and took ever greater cuts of goods and trades. As the oppression grew darker, the smell of war grew stronger. A few years ago, a small group of Crendorians tried to free the country from this tyranny and assassinated the High Ruler, but they were unaware that his son was an even more harsh ruler. Following his father's death, the High Ruler Titanio Sarl started amassing troops in Staocan's capital and soon declared war on Crendor, claiming them to be traitorous. It has been 3 years since declaration, and Crendor has held the Staocans back at the border. Although with the lack of imports from the port cities and through Staocan trades, this last year has been probably the hardest. This is where our new group comes in. Each of them has decided to join the Crendorian rebellion and is now reporting in at Fort Droskin, which is located here. And this is the last stop on the front to the front line of the war. So really welcome to the rebellion. So we're going to start off. You guys are going to be at Fort Droskin, and you're kind of going to be in the center of town. There's a large group just kind of amassed in town, and at the front of the group there is a half-orc female. She's just kind of standing there with a scroll. And as you guys wait, she starts calling out names and assigning you to different groups. So she will call out all 4 of your names, and you will be moved over to the side. And then after a little bit, you'll be ushered into the barracks, and you'll be told where you're going to be staying. And you kind of get a feel of everything, and you kind of figure out all the places that you're going to stay. After a while, she kind of calls you to attention and asks you to give your reason for joining the rebellion and why you want to fight the Staocans for your freedom. So we'll start with Eros on our list and give you a reason for wanting to join the rebellion.
Is this what I'm telling the half-orc barbarian or the half-orc lady, or what's true?
Yes.
Those are two completely.
This is what you would tell like any stranger. So, as your commanding officer, what would you tell her is your reason for joining the rebellion?
Well, I mean, obviously, I despise the oppression of my people. I mean, I was hoping that we could solve this diplomatically, being a half-elf. But I have some magical ability. I just felt like it was my duty and my honor to help defend my country. Definitely what the truth is.
And where are your weapons?
What do you mean?
You just have one sword? That's all you brought to this?
And a short bow.
Okay.
Like I said, I have magic.
One sword and one bow.
And 20 arrows.
She'll kind of just look at you like, all right, that's great, and then move on to Forge, and she'll be like, well, I guess this is our new shipment, the first of its kind from Udotrin. So why are you here, Forge?
Well, I assume you were briefed.
Well, I've got a list, but the other people don't know.
Well, I've basically been created to help defend Crendor from her enemies.
Yeah, you don't have much to you, do you?
Hello, everyone.
So as you can see, Forge is a giant hulking mass of wood and armor, and he's pretty much just a walking set of armor.
I can describe my own character. You see, Forge, He's a walking armory. He's basically a suit of armor, wearing a suit of armor, and carrying at least 5 or 6 weapons and a shield.
And for you guys, this is the first time you're seeing pretty much anything like this, since this is a creation created for this war.
I'm serious. I want to measure the distance between his shoulders. How wide is
Well, how tall are you? Like 7, 8 feet?
Oh, just 6'4".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but how broad is...
I don't know.
I don't know.
How broad are you, JD?
Like probably wears like a 46, 48 coat.
Whatever that means.
That should be sufficient.
She'll kind of just like nod and then move on to Asmir and ask why you've joined the rebellion.
So Asmir walks up and he kind of gives her a wink and he says, "Well, hello there. My name's Asmir. I basically came here to prove myself. I want to know that, we're all gonna be in good company. Just wanted to prove to my father that I am more than just eye candy."
Awesome. So you're going to be super duper helpful. And then she'll move on to Zarek.
Hello, my name is Zarek, and the reason why I decided to join the rebellion or to fight for my country, is I felt an urge to come here and fulfill some sort of duty.
And then she will move on. There's a couple Dragonborns also lined up with you guys. She'll move on and they'll give their introduction. They want to join the war to help free Crendor. And they were sent by the nobles of Udotrin. And she'll say at the end, all right, so I think that's all the information we need. We have our first mission. We're to go to the front line. We're going to go to Travercraig. We kind of have a reconnaissance mission set up. It's going to be 6 days travel. So this is your free time before we leave tonight. So get any equipment that you need from the fort, and then we'll head out in about 6 hours. And then she'll dismiss you all. So you guys kind of have free reign, and I'll move you to the town map now of the fort. So in the barracks, you can kind of see, like, you're in like the housing portion of the barracks, but there's also full living quarters. There's a canteen. Out behind the barracks, there's a training area where you can see people kind of training and just getting in little scuffles. Out in front of the barracks, there's a big open area where you guys were before. There's a small village on the other side of the fort where like the supporting staff kind of live. There's also shops in this fort and an inn, and then there's also stables here as well. Do you guys want to do anything before tonight?
Are we kind
I'm
of walking
going
together,
to
or?
Cantina.
That's up to you guys. You kind of have, you guys are kind of in a group with 5 other Dragonborns, so, and they'll kind of walk off and do their own thing. So it'll just be you 4.
Well, you guys will see Forge walk to the armory. That's where he goes.
As I said, I am heading to the cantina.
All right.
And I'll go to the shop.
How many Dragonborn were there?
5.
Okay, I'm gonna, Asmir is sheepishly gonna walk up to one of the Dragonborns and he's gonna ask them, so are we, gonna be riding on horseback, or?
And they'll
Are
kind
we
of
getting
laugh
there?
and say, we're new recruits. We don't get horses for free.
So we're walking there, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, there go my tooth.
And they'll kind of chuckle and then walk off.
Do any of the Dragonborns look particularly well off?
Like they come from money? Is that what you're asking?
Do any of them look like they might be currently carrying a decent amount of money?
They all have, I mean, armor. It doesn't look like brand new or anything, and they all have pretty standard basic weapons. They probably have.
So it looks military issue, basically.
Basically, yeah. It's military issue, but it's a little bit higher class than some of the other soldiers you see here at the fort. And you guys kind of know that Udotrin is, the Dragonborn capital, and they tend to have a little bit more money than normal soldiers because they value, strength and power above pretty much all else there.
The Klingons.
So, like I said, I'm heading to
and you'll go there and they'll say, oh yeah, dinner's not until, a few hours from now. We usually serve right at sundown, so feel free to sit, but there's not any food at the moment.
Is there a local bard that plays during meal times?
And they'll kind of look at you and go, no.
I am a bard. I would like to play during meal times.
I guess that will be fine.
Yeah? Damn right, here we go again. Them cooks was great. Fuck up, JD.
Alright, and Forge is going to...
The armory.
Okay. What is he gonna do there?
Well, he walks in and he kind of takes a look around to see, what is basically at the disposal of the soldiers.
So basically, there isn't a whole lot just sitting around since they just got a large group of new recruits. There is some like leather armor sitting around for those who want to train but don't want to get their armor scuffed up. So the weapons you kind of see here are just basic, like really cheap weapons. There's nothing that's over 10 gold here. There's a lot of pikes and just hand axes.
And he'll walk over. Is there like a kind of overseer or
Yeah, you can kind of see like it's not like you can tell he's not like a military man, but there's somebody sitting behind a desk, and you can kind of tell that that's where people would check out weapons or be issued at one weapon. They don't give, as many weapons as you could want, but you know for a fact that they would willingly give you one weapon.
And he says, yes, I would like to take one of these hand axes, if that's okay.
He'll kind of look up at you over his glasses and go, and why do you need another weapon?
Well, I'm, if as you can see, I'm very ill prepared.
He'll see all the weapons on your back and go, uh-huh. And why do you say that?
Well, I could carry easily twice as many weapons as I have now, so I think that I probably should.
Well, I can give you one. I don't know how much it's going to be to help.
Thank you.
So you kind of have a selection. If you look in the equipment list, you can kind of pick any one weapon.
He'll just take a hand
100%.
axe, and then if he sees anyone training, he'll try and go kind of train with anyone who's there.
Yeah, and there's like several new recruits out back of all different races, kind of just, proving themselves to each other, kind of like in a schoolyard setting.
and he will join them.
Okay. And there's also in the training yard, there's an archery area set up, and then there's some like straw dummies set up for just like melee combat. There's also a couple people that are just kind of like wrestling to kind of prove their strength. Anybody else?
So where's everyone
I-
currently right now?
I'm in a shop.
Okay. There aren't like a whole large array of shops. There's a few of like the necessities here. There's like a general goods shop. There's a blacksmith here, and a couple other just like food vendors.
All right. Does anyone like sell cloaks or anything?
Yeah. You can kind of tell that the majority of equipment is sold through the general goods vendor, so you can go there.
All right. I will head there.
All right. And there's an old man sitting behind the counter, just kind of attending to things and organizing things.
Greetings and salutations. I'm currently looking for a couple of cloaks to take with me on our next excursion.
He'll kind of glance up at you and say, "All right. What exactly are you looking for?"
I would like to have probably 2 cloaks. One a good heavy fur, and one a light, probably darker colored cloak.
Okay. And he'll go to the back and he kind of brings out 2 like pretty, not super heavy or super, I would say expensive looking cloaks, and say, "Oh, I think this is all I have at the moment." You said you wanted both of them?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me see what the prices are. Yeah. So, 2 silver a piece, probably.
All right, I'll buy them without any incident.
All right. He will say, "Thank you. Please come again."
Thank you. And then I'll wander off and try and find that giant suit of armor that I saw.
Yeah, and you can find him in the training grounds, the barracks.
Alrighty, I guess I'll kind of approach him and kind of inquiring look up at him and be like, could you tell me a little bit more about yourself? You're simply fascinating to me.
Fascinating. You're fascinating to me too. I don't think I've seen a creature quite like you.
Well, I could say the same to you.
Well, I'm fairly new. I'm about 3 months old. And from what I've been told, I was basically just created to help defend Crendor in this war.
And is that what you feel that is your purpose, is just to defend, nothing else?
Well, the Crendorians gave me life, so I figured that I'll help them as best I can. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't exist at all.
Well, that is true, and I agree with you, but just keep in mind that sometimes creations can surpass their creators.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. And what are you exactly?
I am what's known as a tiefling.
You look like a demon.
Well, yes, well, we don't like to talk about it too much, but way back in my family ancestry, there may or may not have been some demon blood entered into my family line.
I see. I'm sorry to hear.
Oh, don't be. It's given me wonderful opportunities in the arcane areas of this world.
Well, perhaps you could demonstrate for me. We could have a sparring match.
Yeah. All right, if you want to. So how does a sparring match work?
we
Are you using weapons?
well, I mean,
I have a dagger.
I was
we
say,
could
I don't.
we could probably just say that they do it if you want to go to someone else and see what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So you two will kind of just like hit each other's weapons. Alan and James, do you guys want to do anything?
Go to the inn, I guess, or the cantina, whatever it is.
Okay.
As soon as I enter, what do I see?
You see James arguing with the staff about how he wants to play during meal times. And there's a kitchen, and they're kind of preparing dinner for, a large group of people, so they don't really pay much attention to you. Not James Eros. I have to remember that.
I'm gonna make my way to the barkeep. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Barkeep. Hello.
Yes.
I'll have your finest elven ale. Or spirit, if you have it.
We don't really have much elven drink around here.
Well,
I'm gonna
I'll
walk
take
over.
anything that you have then.
I walk over and it's like, don't worry, I can fix that.
He'll say, all right, we have regular beer. I have no idea how much that is. I think it's like a copper.
Regular
I
beer.
fish into my pouch and grab a copper and put it on the bar.
All right, he'll fill up a mug and give it to you.
Before he can drink it, I'm going to like stop him. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on the beer,
All right.
and I'm going to make it taste like a really high quality elven spirit.
All right.
So I'll take a sip. That's not bad.
He'll kind of look at
Able
you
to-
like, all right. It's kind of like the worst shit we have, but he'll move on.
I give my new friend a thumbs up. Then I go back to the corner and try to play my flute.
Yeah, and you can tell that the staff they don't seem to mind it, but they're kind of busy trying to get everything ready.
Do a pretty good job.
There's such thing as a regular beer. All beer is regular. Yeah, that's actually really good. And so a few hours pass, and you guys kind of eat with the rest of the recruits here. And then kind of at sunset, you'll gather with the rest of your group and your commanding officer. And she'll ask one more time, is everybody ready?
Zarek nods his head.
All right, and
I was
she'll kind of...
born ready.
So true, that's what's funny. She'll kind of line you guys up and start marching you out, and you'll start heading north.
Oh, this is this evening, like that very evening. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys know that they kind of move out at night because it's safer to get away from the fort a little bit before continuing on the journey the whole way. So you'll get probably, I would say probably 10 miles away from the fort, and kind of make camp for the night.
Okay.
10 miles. Okay.
Is our commanding officer lady with us still, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she kind of leaves it up to you guys to set up your own camp. She'll ask, does anybody want to set up watch for the night?
Zarek will volunteer.
Alright. So you're gonna do it by yourself all night?
Hmm,
I will
sure.
also volunteer.
Yeah, and a couple of the Dragonborn will volunteer too. So you guys will take 2-hour shifts over the night. And who wants to take second shift?
I will.
Alright, make a perception check. Oh, nice. So you can kind of see out in the distance. There's like a large group of what you would think are just a pack of orcs moving, and they're probably about half a mile away from you guys.
Are they heading towards us?
They don't seem to notice you guys. You do have a campfire going, but this area is a little bit more heavily wooded than most areas. But at the moment, they don't seem to notice anything.
I think I'm going to... if they like start coming towards us and I think they're going to attack, I'm going to use prestidigitation to make the fire flare up suddenly, like really hot, and try to wake people up with that, I guess.
Okay. And you'll kind of watch as they move off, and then they kind of fade into the white. So they move away. So yeah, you'll finish your shift, and the Dragonborn will take over next. And
I tell him about the orcs I saw.
he kind of nods and says, yeah, that's not too uncommon around here. And then you guys will spend the rest of the night, nothing will happen. So you'll get up in the morning and start heading north. You're kind of moving somewhat along the border to Travercraig. And it's a mostly uneventful day. Some of the Dragonborn kind of find food and stuff for you guys, and you stop midday to kind of take a meal and then continue moving north. Let me check the distance here. I think it was 6 days. And you guys will also spend this night pretty much uneventful. Nothing seems to happen. You guys will take shifts again. Let me do a couple rolls here. You're not rolling. 1, 2. Wow, you guys are getting lucky. 1, 2, 3. You guys are so lucky that I'm the DM because my rolls are always low. Alright, so just about a day out from Travercraig, you will kind of notice some more footprints along the border that seem to be a little bit fresher than the other stuff that you've seen, and you'll kind of follow those for a way, and you'll notice that there is a camp set up on a ledge just on this side of the border. And Shell will kind of have you guys stand back a little bit, and you guys will watch, and you'll see that there's a group of soldiers that have kind of made camp for the night. And she'll kind of look to you guys and say, okay, it's time to prove yourselves. We have the first group of soldiers that have crossed the border. They look to be Staocan soldiers. So, first I'm going to ask
George!
First
No.
I'm going to... Yeah, and it's kind of, it's dark out right now, so you guys can see their camp light, and it's pretty much all you can see. There's a couple soldiers walking around, but you're not exactly sure how many there are. And she'll kind of look at you and go, all right, group, so how do you guys want to go about this?
I look at
George!
How many
our
do we see?
warlock.
You guys can kind of see that there's two just kind of standing around the campfire, but there's a few tents set up, so you're not exactly sure how many there are.
I look at the warlock and I basically ask like what his invocations thing and everything is.
What?
Yeah, what?
I specialize in more trickery and deception, which I think might be useful at the start to try and get them a little bit unnerved.
Yeah. If we can get me close without being seen, I can snuff out the fire and we can attack them in the dark.
I can do that too.
Forge needs
Yeah.
light to see.
Forge could just stick out his arms with a sword in each hand and spin around.
I only have one sword.
I see at least 3.
At least 3 swords. 1 second, I'll move you guys to the map here.
How many archers do we have?
Forge pulls out his crossbow.
Okay, so that's at least 2.
Yeah, we could totally assault them at range, and then as they approach, figure that out later.
Actually going to... So should say you guys want to attack here at night?
Well, it's night right now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll start
I
doing
guess.
some psychological warfare.
No, move the players. There we go. Let me get your tokens.
Just wait until the flesh bags go to sleep, and then attack.
Well, they'll always have at least a couple guards out.
Oops, she's not here.
I can't see.
It's because it's dark.
Okay. It's really dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you guys can kind of see on this ledge up here. There's a campfire going. So that's, and you guys are entering over here from the other side of this frozen river.
If you hold shift when you ping, then it moves everyone's view to that location.
Shift.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me grab your Dragonborn friends.
It's really dark. I'm gonna have to light a torch, or I might become damaged if I fall down. Because I can't see anything.
What does Forge have, like, equipped currently? Like, what are you wielding right now?
Right now he's got the crossbow out.
Crossbow?
Yep.
And you can see that 2 of the Dragonborn also have crossbows. She'll say, alright guys, what do you want to do? I think I'll let you guys take this since it doesn't seem to be too many.
All right.
So, do we want to approach this stealthily, or...
I'm gonna go in stealthily.
Alright, make a stealth check.
Stealth? What is this thing you call stealth?
Someone explain to Forge what stealth is?
He just watches everyone else, and
Well, if I'm not that stealthy.
he sees Aaron and he's like, oh, that looks easy.
Aaron's just staring. There's Zarek. He's just standing there.
Oh, disadvantage. God damn it. 11.
Yeah. You rolled a natural 20 too. That sucks. Alright.
Hey guys, I'm Aiden.
9, 11, 23, 13.
I think I got this. That looks easy.
Yeah.
Where's the loot? I'm gonna go pick it up while you guys fight.
And this ledge here is about 15, 20 feet up.
Oh, damn. So we kind of, I guess, move. I can't see anyone else or anything. So just stealthing forward.
How tall is that ledge?
Right, stop right about there, Forge. You take one step onto this frozen river and it kind of cracks out into a spider web.
I didn't even know there was a river. I'm gonna light a torch.
And Shell will kind of stop you and be like, okay, slow down, guy.
How can you all see?
I
I'll
have
cast,
dim vision.
Dark vision.
I'll cast light on Forge's bow, or crossbow, or whatever he has.
Okay.
I move away as I see him doing that.
There you go, now you have some light.
Do you know how much light that emits?
It's just as much as dark vision. It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Distance, rather.
I'll give you...
But it's bright like the sun.
Let's do... Oops.
Actually, until a spell
I'm-
ends, the object sheds bright light, 20-foot radius, dim light.
20.
Dim light for additional 20 feet. So 40 feet,
20.
dims at 20. Yeah, there we go. Much better.
Me being a half elf and therefore weighing much less than a warforged, I'm going to gingerly test the ice.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Mhm.
Or, yeah, dexterity. Just do a dexterity saving throw. See what it rolls.
I should note that I said gingerly.
Let the fun begin.
It doesn't spider up nearly as
Like-
much as what Forge did, but it still does kind of make a creaking sound. And at that, I want you
Yeah.
guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
What?
What?
Bring
Yeah.
up the initiative thing.
Yes. I will do that. Once I remember how to do that.
It's a little clock.
Yes. Good.
Remind me again why we thought it was a good idea to cast light on the Warforged weapon when we were trying to be sneaky.
Well,
I did say it was a good idea.
it actually doesn't emit that much light. But he would have. Look at where he is right now. If he would have went any far forward, he would have fallen into this ice. He would be dead.
Yeah.
You don't know how deep it is. It's probably like a foot.
Yeah.
He would have sank like a warforged.
Does the Warforged come with GPS?
Does it come with what now?
GPS.
Oh, no.
He's not technically.
Asmir's didn't show up.
Yeah, I got it. Is that everybody?
Does he at least have automatic windows?
He's not a car.
Yet.
Not a car. Ooh, that was a good roll. First good roll. Okay. Is everybody on that list now? Oops. Delete that. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
And you can see the other group pull out their weapons, your group. But Shell will kind of just hold her hand up and say, let's let this half take it for now. And she'll prepare herself, but she won't actually make any movement. She'll just kind of urge you guys to go on. So we will move to Forge first.
So we're in initiative. Does Forge,
Yep.
like, does he feel threatened? Does he get any sense that they've been spotted or anything?
Yeah, you guys can fully see the soldiers up on the hill, and you can tell that they're aware that there's something out there emitting light now.
Oh, okay. They're looking at Forge. Okay.
Pretty much a spotlight has appeared, and they're readying themselves.
Just stand perfectly still and pose as your statue. What? No, don't come over here. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey.
Are you going to try to throw?
Can he see anyone up here, like, to take a shot with the crossbow?
Yeah, I mean, you guys totally have full line of sight because they're on that ledge.
Okay.
And there's not any, like, shrubbery or anything.
Well, fuck it, man. Crossbow.
Nice. That's gonna hit.
Alright. That's 9.
Wow, good job. Which one did you hit?
The closest one. This one.
Okay. Man, math is hard. That's not right. Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. Movements, attack, and that's it.
Alright, Zarek. Oh, I guess I should change the
Skip me.
music, huh? This is very calm for...
Yeah, this is very calming battle.
Just a moonlight battle, nothing to worry about.
That's what Forge hears in his head during battle. It's just this nice, serene.
I just have to figure out which one of these 20,000 songs
Kelsey.
I added. Yeah,
You skipped me.
it skipped you? Oh, it sure did.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and go. Can you guys
I'm
hear
gonna.
that?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow, the same one that Forge just shot at.
Alright. That will hit.
Okay. He's done 14 damage to one guy.
Mm-hmm. And he does not look like he's feeling very well. With a crossbow bolt and an arrow sticking out of him.
Maybe I should cast Healing Word on him.
What?
No.
He's out of range.
Is it all?
Yeah.
You don't want to do any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move away. Try to get away from the beacon that is our Warforged.
The beacon.
Alright, is it my turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, then I will target the same one that those two went after, and I will do an Eldritch Blast on him.
Alright. And that will knock him down. um,
And then he gets back up. Oh no.
yeah. No, he's gone.
Alright.
You killed him.
That was the point.
And then I will use my movement to get up closer to the river, but out of the spotlight.
Alright. Okay. And it's our turn. And this guy will be like, what the hell? His friend just fell, and he'll kind of like shout behind him. And then he'll move up here. And let's see. 10, 15. He'll kind of run around.
I don't know, but guys.
Say that again?
Like, I can only see up like there, like on the map.
Oh, like it's cut off? Or is that just your
Yeah,
dark?
like cone of this end. Said there was a fire on the other side, which I assume means you can see them, but like on the map I can't.
I can see it. It's there.
You can't see this?
I can.
Okay.
I can
I can't
too.
really see anything on the other side of the river.
Alright.
No.
Then you might need to reload. Okay, so let me grab the rest of these now. This is gonna freak you guys out.
I'm so freaked out. What?
Oh my god.
I told the armory guy that I needed more weapons.
And you'll see all these guys kind of step out of their tent. They won't make any more movement after that because they were sleeping. So it is Asmir's turn.
I'm going to first move by Forge, and then I'm going to take aim at this individual up here. And seeing as Forge and the other shot, I look at them and I say, well, that doesn't look hard. Maybe I can do that too. Hold on. And I drop my bolt. Whoopsie. But okay, hold on, I got this. That's my turn.
Alright.
It's okay. It's your first day. You'll get the hang of it.
Shell will move up over here, just kind of at the ready. And Forge.
Okay. Well, trying to find a safe place to cross here. Let's see. What's this distance? Whoa, this is a pretty wide little stream here.
It's not a small river.
Yeah.
But there is ice.
There is. And I mean, it's always winter up here.
All right.
We use that.
Guess move over here. Hello.
Really? Really?
Everybody sees the warlock now.
How can you see? And then, does it look safe to cross here? Just from like a cursory kind of glance at the frozen water.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see any moving water. It just seems like pretty good ice.
Good ice. That's the good ice.
Good ice, the good ice.
First, he's just gonna fire a bolt at this guy up here.
Okay.
And
You guys rolled so high.
16?
That'll hit.
4.
Good.
You jinxed me. And then he'll take a step out onto the ice.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
9.
You'll kind of step out and it'll crack a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do much more than that. Makes a really eerie sound. But you will go ahead and make a dex save.
Oh. Okay. 6.
You will fall prone because you have metal shoes on.
Oh, slip. Slip and fall. Whoop! Boom! Okay.
Alright, next is Eros.
Now I can't even use you as
Yeah.
cover.
I'm still reloading because my internet is terrible. I am just going to, if there's, I think I'm probably going to fairy fire them
Okay.
as soon as I get in and actually see them. I'll just hold my action.
Are you
Let someone
reloading
else
now?
go first. I'll hold my action.
No one's in range for fairy fire.
Yeah, I'm still. Oh, okay. Well, I could move.
Across the ice.
My dexterity is quite better than yours.
He doesn't have metal feet.
Yeah. So, the ice that's in front of me, how thick does that seem?
Like before, it doesn't. There's no like you can't see any moving water. So you're not 100% sure.
I mean, if I can't see any moving water, it's probably at least 4 inches thick, and you can drive a snowmobile over that.
Mhm.
Don't try to out ice a Canadian. I'm going to very cautiously try to walk across this ice.
Okay, make a dex save.
Would it be acrobatics to kind of try and gingerly?
Yeah, you could roll acrobatics.
I think it's the same for me.
Yay.
If my character sheet would ever load.
Because I have a -2 in athletics.
What about acrobatics?
I have a +2.
Ah, see.
There's literally nothing I could do to make my internet run faster.
You could not live in Canada.
The issue isn't Canada. The issue is where I live.
We have yet
Which
to
is Canada.
establish that.
Canada.
Well, I don't understand. It's not Canada. It's just where I live, Canada.
Exactly.
No, the issue is living in middle of fuck-ton nowhere rural.
Kelsey, can you roll?
I haven't heard of that
You know,
town.
Yeah. Let me...
it's slightly north of buttfuck nowhere.
You were making acrobatics.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into my character sheet.
20. You rolled a 20.
20.
Oh,
Pretty
I did?
good.
Yeah.
Yep, so you can move across it at normal speed.
What?
Awesome.
What?
So I'll move to here. Can you guys see my movement? Oh,
Yep.
I'm caught up. Okay. And I'm gonna take a shot at this guy with my bow.
Okay.
They're gonna throw rocks at you. It's gonna go through the ice.
They're just gonna drop a boulder.
Yep. They're gonna push.
That's really smart. I should try that. That will not hit.
I figured.
Slipping on the ice.
Is that everything?
No way, man. I'm a Canadian elf. I know how to walk on ice.
Canadian now.
You kidding me? I'm playing a game of hockey right now.
Crendor is really just Canada.
Yeah.
Just
Does
a lot
Crendor
more
have Tim
aggressive.
Hortons?
Have what?
Tim Hortons.
I don't know what that is.
It's a coffee shop.
It's a coffee shop. I saw it on How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
So do the soldiers throw rocks at him?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's Eric's turn.
All right. I am going to take a half step back and then try and do a run slide across the ice to get all the way across.
Nice. Yeah, that would be an acrobatics.
Okay.
I would say you make it probably about 10 feet and then you just fall and continue sliding.
Forge reaches his arm out and grabs his leg. He's like,
No, he doesn't.
take
I keep
me with,
sliding.
take me with you.
You're 500 pounds.
Okay.
So, where were you?
So do I at
sitting?
least make it across?
Yeah, you'll make it to about here. But you are prone now.
Well, I can still cast my Eldritch Blast on lying down, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Then I will do that and aim for the one that everyone's aiming for.
It's just sitting on the ice, just like I'm gonna shoot you guys. All right, that will hit. So you're hitting this one.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay, so.
No, come back.
Um.
Ran off too.
Um. Can you not see them now? You should be able to see them.
I can see the ones by the fire, but I can
There's
kind of see.
one guy right here.
It
looks like there's like an outcropping right
it
here.
is set properly, so if you can see them, then you can see them. If you can't, then you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just with my hacked person, I have 120 feet of dim vision, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then you have to.
I'll tell you, it's not an issue of like the vision being set up wrong. There's something blocking your view. I can see it from where I am.
Yeah,
Can you see
okay.
now?
Yes, okay.
120 dim vision? That's wow.
Yeah.
I made a
Alright.
pact with someone.
Fucking little demon.
And that will be their turn. Asmir.
Asmir's going to point at the cloaked figure, and he's going to turn over his shoulder and ask the commander, "Is that one look important?"
That looks like their general.
And then he turns around and he's going to take a shot at the general
Alright.
and drop his bolt again. Man, it's not my day. That's my turn.
Alright. She will kind of tell the archer dragonborn to ready their weapons. She's going to.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
She'll just kind of shake her head
It's like a squirrel.
wow. And then these guys will move up and ready their weapons as well.
That's it?
They're not crossing the ice.
She's not gonna pick him up? What a bitch.
It's your turn.
Alright, well, we'll kind of crawl back a little bit. Off the ice. Use half his movement to stand up.
Thanks.
And then, fire a... You know what? Can he hear anything coming from, like this direction? Can he hear, like, foot soldiers coming down, or...
You can hear some of the armor clinking. You can't hear like footsteps or anything because it's pretty thick snow.
Alright. Well,
but you can hear that they're moving.
Yeah, Forge kind of gets a danger sense that there might be someone coming through over here. So he's going to ready his crossbow, and if the first person he sees that walks through this direction, he's going to fire at them when they get into range. Okay. And that's it.
Next is Eros.
And he'll move probably back to here.
I'm going to move to here. I'm going to look up at the man. I'm going to do my best to meet his eye. And I'm going to say, your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberry.
Wisdom save.
Yep. With the DC 14.
He makes the save.
Damn.
And he'll kind of just glare at you. Is that everything?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Vicious Mockery is a full action.
Alright, Derek.
Alright, can I tell if anyone has eyes on me right now since Forge moved back?
It's dark where he is now.
Yeah,
It's also dark where
it can kind of see you just from the dim light.
Okay, then I'll use half my movement to stand up, So that's 15 feet.
Mhm.
And I will try to move behind that outcropping a little bit more. So, and then I'll stay on the river, and then I will cast Minor. I'll kind of crouch down, cast Minor Illusion on myself, and create like a little bump in the ice, like a little outcropping of ice to try and hide in.
Okay. Is that everything you're gonna do?
Yeah, because that's a full action. So I create kind of a cube of ice and hide in to make sure that no one can see me, and then I can spring out next turn and jump someone.
Okay. So you're gonna ready an attack?
Well, Minor Illusion is a full action, so that's my
Okay.
turn. I'm just trying
Alrighty.
to
Yep.
hide. Do I need to do like a stealth check too?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check. Let's see if they notice that. It would only be on the one guy, so.
Your tail's sticking out.
Pull it in.
But it's blue. It's blue, so it blends in.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So they need a DC of 14 in order to see me if they're looking for me.
Gotcha. So this guy will step out here. So Forge, go ahead and take your action or your reaction. Your action? Yeah, your action if you want.
5.
Damn, that's good. I'll kind of like stumble and like lean against this wall. Let's see. This guy will move out. Move out.
I hold very still.
Da-da-da-da-da. You'll see that they're kind of readying themselves to move across the ice here. All right. Asmir.
I'm going to train my crossbow on this guy right here.
All right.
And after finishing tuning my crossbow, because obviously I haven't done that before we started the fight, I'm going to take a shot at him.
There you go. So this one here.
Yep.
All right.
I turn around and give the commander a thumbs up and notice that she's not there anymore.
Oh, great.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Hold on, I broke something here, so I'm trying to fix it.
Good job.
Always. Okay. So these archers here will step forward, and each of them will shoot. Wow. And they will hit this guy, and he will go down.
Our dragonborn archer friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Michelle is still waiting with the melee fighters. Kind of like taunting them and telling them to come across the river. Forge.
Well, Forge sees the tactical advantage of waiting for them to cross the river.
Yeah.
However,
Oh.
he also sees a squishy
Yeah.
and another squishy.
Uh-huh.
You can't see me, I'm an iceberg.
And
He saw you disappear.
I saw him just.
Yeah, I would say that you, being aware of where your team is at, you saw him kind of cast something,
All right.
some ice.
He's going to yell at Zarek. He's going to look right in his direction.
No.
He's gonna say, you just hide right there. I'll come help. And he's gonna pull out his shield and use his action to strap it to his arm. And it's a full action to don a shield. And then he's going to run across and use it to slide across the ice, because it's metal, so hopefully. And then he's just going to pop up right here, if that's possible.
That will be an acrobatic.
All right.
Ice is fun.
I really want this to succeed.
22.
Damn, yeah. That'll work.
All right. Slide across. Bloop. Pop up right here. And then,
And that looked really freaking cool, I'm just gonna say.
yep.
Did it grab all of their attention?
Yeah, it kind of freaked him out a bit. Especially since they watched him
Awesome.
fall on his ass.
And then, yeah, can't do anything else. That's everything.
Alright. Eros?
I'm just gonna, go over here. And I'm gonna try to hide in the darkness.
What the fuck?
And everybody ditches Forge.
Yeah. What
I'm
the?
an
Hey, here's the
iceberg.
He's an iceberg, I'm a squishy. They're scary.
I'm a super squishy.
Well,
Yeah.
at seeing him move away and run off and hide, can Forge use his reaction to slide back across the ice?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then he will remain here.
And I'm going to prepare an action that when one of them steps on the ice, I'm going to try to shoot the ice under them and try to break it with my bow.
Okay. Right, Zarek.
Alrighty, so I am going to try and use thaumaturgy to make like a weird screaming ghost sound like right behind the commander to try and like distract them all or intimidate them or something.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or something to try to get them off balance.
Okay.
Get them running towards the ice.
What do I need to roll something for that? Like do an intimidation?
Okay, so what are you doing?
So I'm using thaumaturgy and
Oh,
using it
okay.
to create like ominous whispers, but
Okay.
so like weird slurping, sucking noise right behind the commander. And
Okay.
trying to intimidate them or something.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me roll here. Okay. The soldiers kind of look unweary about it, but the general doesn't seem to react at all.
Alright. Well, that was an action, so I guess I stay an iceberg.
Alright.
Forge just says, what the hell was that?
Okay, so let's see. Okay. This guy's gonna hit you with hand axe. 20, natural 20. So that'll be 10 damage, slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No, not towards you. That's towards Forge.
I know, I'm just saying that's how sick I am.
Well, he rolled a natural 20.
You tempted me.
This guy will go move up towards
Seriously?
arrows. Hey, they've got orders, man. This guy will go to move across the ice.
Get
I
back
get my
here.
reaction, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do. Make sure he doesn't fall first.
Shoot the ice right next to Zarek.
Don't
Yeah.
you dare sink me.
That would be so funny.
Nat
Yeah,
1.
he's still standing, so if you want to take your action, you can.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Nat 1.
I mean, does he look like he's going to keep walking?
Yeah, he does.
So he looks like he's going to try to cross the river?
Uh-huh.
Can I wait until he's about halfway?
Yeah, there you go.
Makes the
Yeah.
most sense.
Ice facts with Canadians. Ice is thinnest about halfway across the river.
Mhm. That'll be his full move.
10 damage.
And you'll see that the arrow hits and it cracks a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot.
It's thick ice.
Does chip out a
Yeah.
little ice. Yeah, I mean it held Forge.
Yeah, it's true.
And then he'll continue making his movement over here, and that'll be his full action. This guy will also step. Well, and he looks like he's got that, so he'll go ahead and make to move all the way.
Oh. Oh. Opportunity attack?
Yep.
Okay. Since he doesn't have a weapon out, it's gonna have to be an unarmed strike.
Okay.
He's not proficient in them, so.
Hit him with your shield. Hit him with your shield.
Yeah, he misses. Takes a swing at him.
All right, and then this guy. He's going to.
Man, how many are there?
He's gonna move up here, and he's gonna make a what was it? A wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 DC.
And he's gonna spot Zarek.
Well,
Uh-oh.
he could roll a perception. 14 DC.
Yeah. Yeah. So he definitely sees him, and he's got hand axe. God, another natural 20.
No.
No.
You said you rolled bad.
I was rolling really bad. That'll be 12.
Well, I have 10 health.
Okay, so you
So-
fall.
I fall, but as a reaction to getting hit, I will trigger my hellish rebuke, so my iceberg explodes into a thing of flames.
Okay.
I'm so glad I didn't hear the phrase, I have 6 health. Because that would have
Yeah.
instantly killed you.
Yeah.
No, if that was the case, probably would have changed it. What does Hellish Rebuke do?
Reaction, DC 14 save or take.
Okay.
Or take 14 damage. Or 7 damage.
Is it half damage if he fails?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's out.
So I take him down.
Yep.
And he takes you down.
He only had
Well,
he had 1
I'm at-
health. He was trying to redeem himself.
well, now I feel. Oh. Well, I'm at -2 health.
The general will. 4. To meet Shell. Alright, and then Shell will go ahead and step into the foray here and attack this general. Another. I think these dice are broken. Like, she just rolled natural 20. That was the third one. Jesus Christ.
Hacks.
Hashtag DM cheats.
Okay. He did not like that. These guys will move up.
And this is how we get a total TPK in the first session.
4.
You have backup.
If you didn't want me to play a bard, you could have just said so.
Oh yeah, and we have heals coming in from the bard, so it'll be fine.
Okay. And then you got some archers back here. Let's see if they do anything. No. Yes. And they will hit this one coming in here. Okay.
Which
So
one
the
did they hit?
archers will hit the guy
Oh,
right
okay.
here in front of Asmir. Shell hit the general and took quite a bit, hit with quite a good hit. All of the hand axe dragonboard missed. And now it will be Asmir's turn.
Asma's gonna turn to the soldier that's coming at him.
Mhm.
And he's gonna fire his crossbow.
Good, good,
It's like,
good.
whoa, where'd you come from?
That will miss.
And he's going to slowly start backing away.
Alright. Smart.
That's my turn.
Forge.
Oh, Shell already went.
Yeah, I just went ahead and took their turn at the same
Okay.
time.
Well, Forge is going to forge on.
Haha, you're so funny.
Yep, I'm
I
pretty
see
good.
what you did there.
Yeah. Second wind. Do a second wind here. 1d10 plus 1 for my level. So gain back 4 hit points, which is good.
Good.
That's the bonus action. And then he'll pull out a hand axe and attack this guy in front of him. Dun, 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 dun.
Nice. Good. That'll hit.
Or 6. Wait, hold on a second. That was the offhand. So it's actually 6 plus 4, so 10.
So another 4 off that.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Alright. He did not like that very much. Heroes.
I'm going to drop my bow on the ground because I can't put it away properly. Draw my rapier. Step forward 1. Attempt to stab my new friend.
Okay. You will miss. He'll
Wow,
block it with his
that's the
shield.
worst damage I've ever. Okay, that should have a modifier. I'll fix that later. Anyway, and then I'm going to look down and I'm going to yell at the tiefling. Get up! You're giving casters a bad name.
You hear a groan.
5 HP.
Gotta fix my rapier. It's not working right for some reason. That's why.
Eric.
Yay.
Just in time for you to get a turn.
Seriously, thank you. So I will do my Eldritch Blast on the one fighting Forge to try and take him out.
Nope, that'll miss.
Well, I just died, so and I will kind of get up and then get onto the actual snow, so I'm no longer on the river.
Okay. All right. Soldiers. He has a hand axe. 20 hit your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 damage.
Alright, Forge is down.
Alright. And then this guy is going to hit arrows.
Is he though?
18.
He's gonna
I think
hit
that's a
arrows.
yes.
7 damage.
He's almost going to kill arrows.
I don't believe you when you say you roll bad.
I trust me whenever it's me trying to survive, I do. This guy's gonna move up
Yeah.
here. That's not. Yeah, that's right. And she's gonna miss that guy. This guy's gonna chase after him. Get there. Take an opportunity. He's gonna take 99 damage. That's not right. Alright, one more. Holy shit.
Didn't someone cast Fairy Fire like a while ago?
No.
I was going to, but they moved and they spread apart.
Okay.
Asmir, it's gonna be your turn.
I'm gonna turn around and see that arrows got hit, and yell out, "It's okay, I got you!" and attempt to shoot that guy.
Okay. That'll hit. 7 damage.
And that's my turn.
He's
And
got
that
me,
guy's-
babe.
Okay, this soldier is gonna attack. This one's gonna be dropped to nothing. This soldier is gonna run forward and attempt to cross the ice. Which is going to be that one. And he will slide over here to Forge and dump a healing potion in.
Just in the wound, right?
Yeah.
It all
How it
goes to the
works.
same place.
He kind of looks at you like, I don't know how this works.
Does this thing have a mouth?
That'll be 5.
Alright.
And Shell's attack will miss. Alright, it is Forge's turn.
Forge, he kind of wakes back up and he remembers that he probably should have asked the quartermaster for a potion instead of a hand axe.
Yeah.
And then he remembers his intelligence is 9. And he stands up.
But he doesn't know what the numbers mean.
Yeah. And, yeah, he's gonna kill this fucker.
Alright.
You just hear this metallic roar. Rah! Does he get advantage?
No, he does
Because
not.
he's never seen a Warforged before and it just screamed at him.
No. Sorry.
Okay.
Good try, though.
He
The
just
Warforged activated his barbarian rage.
So he cowers behind his shield, terrified, and blocks the attack. Okay.
Alright,
So-
Eros.
I'm going to attempt to poke a hole in my friend here. I'm guessing that's a miss.
Still has that shield up.
I'm going to healing word myself.
Good, that's a good
Yeah, it's only a good roll till he kills me.
roll.
Because that was my first level spell slot.
Yeah, you don't get very many at level 1.
Yeah, yay, being level 1.
I want to be level 10 again. I killed things by looking at them.
Yeah. There.
Alright, I will use Eldritch Blast on the one that Eros was attacking, because he looks like he needs it.
He does. At least it's only 2 damage.
You kind of get some recoil on that.
Oh,
So 1 damage.
No.
Or does he hit arrows?
No, he's not gonna hit arrows. He's gonna take recoil.
The spell explodes in his hand.
Yeah, he didn't quite throw it before it exploded. Magic is unpredictable.
And this is why you lost our sparring match.
Alright, we're gonna hit. We did. Forge. 17 hit.
That's a fucking miss.
Arrows. 16.
My AC is 16, I believe.
Okay, so 9
Like on the dot.
damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Nope.
Probably for the
Sorry.
best.
What do we have left here? This guy is gonna try to hit this Dragonborn. It's gonna miss. And then the general. It's gonna hit. Ooh, scary. Okay, Asmir.
I'm gonna see arrows go down. I'm gonna turn over to the Dragonborn to my left. I'm gonna say, well, that's not good. And I'm gonna attempt to attack that guy.
Alright. That'll hit. And that will bring him down to 0.
As he finally dies, can I regain 1 hit point for just the satisfaction of him finally dying?
If only that was how D&D worked.
No, he actually dies on top of you and you take 1 damage. Automatic failed death save.
Yeah, you lose 2 death save threats. No, just kidding. Alright, so your Dragonborn back up. These guys are gonna try to shoot the ones by Shell. She's not doing so hot. Miss. Stupid miss. It's gonna take. This guy's actually gonna go down. God. Hitting their own guys.
Wait, one of our guys brought down another one?
Yeah, the Dragonborn shot the other Dragonborn.
New
Oh, damn it,
recruits.
Dragonborns.
Traitors.
And Shell. That's not what I wanted to press. Okay. Ooh, okay, I think. Oh, there's one more Dragonborn over here by you. And he's gonna miss. Wow, that was a horrible round. Okay. Go, Forge.
All right. Forge is gonna try and kick up some snow with his foot into this guy's face as he moves. Take an attack. His hand axe. 10 damage.
That'll just about do it. That
All right.
actually do it.
As he,
I don't know why.
as he runs past. 5, 10.
Why are you running that way?
What are you doing?
That's where the enemies
15.
are.
And then he's gonna slide on his shield
Oh, fuck.
and try and barrel into this person.
Okay.
Acrobatics. 13.
You're gonna make it most of the way, but you're gonna fall prone. Right about here.
Okay, so slides and then hits like a little rough patch and just stops.
Yeah, this part of the river has been traversed many times, so it's getting a
The
little...
snow is kind of brushed off of it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
So the sand has run out on the this shuffleboard table.
Sure. Eros, get us safe.
Look at that. Random health potion fell from the sky.
Success.
There you go. Alright. Derek.
Alright, I will face the captain of the guard that everyone's focusing on and then do another Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's a miss.
What happened? Oh, 12.
Yeah, that miss.
Okay, and then I'll start heading towards Arrows.
Guys should have done some training.
Forge did. How much experience did he get from that training earlier? Probably not as much as Zarek.
Like 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. These shoulders. These shoulders will attack. All we got left is the general. Wow. Okay. Jeez. That will bring Shell down.
But she's an NPC, so she's special. She's not just straight up dead, right?
Not a video game. She's not straight up dead. She has death saving throws.
Okay.
Asmir.
I saw arrows go down, and I see Zarek going for him, and I'm gonna yell out, "Okay, so you got him. I'm gonna go down and help Sel, and I'm gonna start moving down."
Okay.
No, both of you help me.
And I'm going to attempt to shoot this commander.
Alright. That'll hit, and that will bring him
That's my turn.
to 0.
See,
Alright.
I got this.
We are out of initiative.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
That's all of them.
We
Yes,
won!
Did good.
He's gonna crawl over, not get up, just crawl over to Shell. And
Come on, roll 20.
and see how damaged she is.
Yeah, I'll go over to Eros and help stabilize him.
Yeah, and these Dragonborn are gonna help this guy get stabilized. And this guy will bring over a health potion. Do you want to take that, Eros?
I am unconscious.
He doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah, he
Okay.
takes it and he likes it.
That'll be 5. This guy will have 5.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And I will use my hit dice, my one and only hit dice to recover HP.
Okay.
Commander, are you alright?
She's still unconscious.
Oh no.
Oh, and no, they have one more health potion. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use their last health potion.
Forge will pull out his Warforged repair kit,
Super helpful.
which has like a hammer in it,
Mhm.
and try and,
You're gonna hammer her?
try and repair her.
No.
He bangs things.
Don't
The
kill her.
Not really, he doesn't do that.
the last Dragonborn will use his potion. So you guys have no more healing potions, but and she'll say, okay, let's just make camp here for the rest of tonight and recoup.
Oh man, did you see that? I so saved you.
She's like, yeah, you guys did good.
Let's just use their camp. It's already set up.
Food, it's great.
What?
There's food and everything. It's
Oh.
already cooked. It's great.
Did
Great place.
anyone check to see if they have any potions on them, or?
Oh yeah.
That's
we
what.
loot the
Yeah,
bodies.
we're looting.
Okay.
Forge looks at their commander and takes that what is obviously full plate armor, takes it and puts it on.
It's a full plate armor. Oh, they have full plate armor. Here is what they have. So there
Can
are.
a Warforged?
Go ahead.
Yeah, he can wear armor.
I was talking to myself. Never. Just ignore me.
So there were. That was a really good battle, guys. Set to deadly difficulty. There were 4 with hand axes, 4 with short swords, 8 shields, and they all had chainmail.
So that was how many chainmail?
9.
Okay.
And then the what you call it? General had a greatsword.
Oh.
Short
And-
swords are light, right?
Yes.
Actually,
Light and finesse.
once you guys move up over here, you will see that there is a horse tied
Dibs.
to a tree. And he kind of looks unsettled. And Shell
Called
says,
dibs.
I think we'll take our wounded soldiers with him on the horse.
Yes.
I am going to grab 2 of the short swords.
Forged will grab 4 hand axes, a great sword, and chainmail.
All of the chainmail or just one?
Just one.
Does Zasmir see that?
See what?
That right there to the left. A lone soldier.
Oh, it's probably dead. I just didn't delete it.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
It's just a figment of your imagination.
Can we have a group loot
Yeah.
thing? Well, I guess since we're doing weight, someone will actually have to pick it all up. So,
How many short swords and shields left?
I think there are 2 short swords.
2
I'm
short
gonna take one
swords.
short sword and 1 shield.
There's also still a great sword. Anybody wants that?
Oh, Forge took that.
Okay. And then whatever you guys don't take, the Dragonborn and Shell kind of pick up, and strap it to the horse. Just because, and pretty much, you guys know that any spare equipment is sent back to the fort to kind of give out to new soldiers.
Okay.
All right.
Well, he'll are they doing that now? They're sending the wounded back, or they're gonna do it the next day?
No, yeah, they're gonna take a long rest for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Because you guys kind of stumbled upon them at nightfall.
Well, Forge will take one of the chainmail and he'll give them his scale mail so that he can go and give it to new recruits.
I don't give them shit. It's my stuff.
So you guys go ahead and take your long rest. So if you need to roll any hit dice, you can.
Oh, long rest? You don't have to use hit dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right,
long
not long rest. Yes, you're right.
Just heal to full.
I'm back up to a whole 10 HP. How much XP did we get for that?
Oh, did we get any bolts or anything? Do they have crossbows or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, can we
No
attempt
boat?
to retrieve some
Yeah.
bolts?
Oh yeah.
So the way I'm gonna do ammo is everything that you shoot, you'll kind of just roll a D100. Yeah, I don't like that. Everybody roll a D100, and that'll be the percentage you get back from what you shot.
I
I
mean,
found a broken one. Doesn't feel good, right?
And you can actually assist others in getting it too.
86% of 3.
Yeah, you'll round.
That's 2 and
Yeah, 2.
a half.
It's 2. You'll round down.
Okay. All right, all set. Good. And then we have a long nap.
Yeah.
So in the morning, Shell will kind of group you all together, and she'll say, okay, so we have some wounded soldiers here, and I myself did not do so well in that last battle, but I also need to take information back to the fort. Who is willing to go ahead to Travercraig and complete our mission?
I will go.
I will go too.
Okay.
To be honest, I like my odds with them better than I like my odds with you.
She'll kind of glare at you, but nod.
That's no way to talk to your commanding officer.
Are there any more healing potions you can give us?
No, they used them all up yesterday. She'll say, okay, you guys are a good group. You guys can go ahead into Travercraig, get as much information about the troops stationed there, and see what you can do about making plans to remove the Staocan soldiers from there. If you find any villagers that are still there for some reason, send them on to Angarth or to the fort. We are going to head back. We will send reinforcements once we get there. So don't do anything stupid. And all of the Dragonborn soldiers are going to kind of go with her just as so that they have a large enough group to protect them as they go back.
Protect the wounded. Okay.
So, you guys will travel. You are still a day out.
Both my weapons, if I dual wield, have to be light, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. And you guys will make it to Travercraig with no special events, nothing more will happen. So, you're now here in Travercraig. And just to give you a brief history of what you guys know about this town is it was one of the first towns hit in the war. Hold on, let me pull up the full list of everything. It was attacked like right after the war started, since it is the border city. It sits right on the river border. And since then, it has been kind of overrun with Staocan soldiers. Most of the villagers have either fled or succumbed to just working for these soldiers. The town itself is mostly a trading town, so a lot of trade went through here, and that's one of the reasons why it was attacked so early on, because it's so well known in Staoca. So all you guys kind of know is that there's a soldier present there from Staocan soldiers, and you guys need to get information how the best way to kind of rid the town of the soldiers and return it basically to Crendorian ownership. So you guys will walk in, and just so you kind of know what's going on this map is there's a church up here, and you kind of have a map of the town, so you kind of know. And there is housing over here. That's pretty much just where all the people used to live, and most of the buildings here are boarded up. There's you don't really see anybody walking around or anything like that. There's some shops over here. You see the inn. It's completely boarded up. There's no light or anything. There's in the distance you kind of see the blacksmith shop, which is over here. It does seem to be running. You see smoke coming out of it. There's also fisheries down by the river. There's a big fishery community here. You don't see any people down there whenever you walk into town. And then there's just more shops up north. In the middle of town is a large building. And you guys know that it was a barracks / kind of where the noble lived in this, the mayor, I guess, lived in this town. And then on the river, there's actually a large bridge that has been caved in on the road.
I say we poison the water supply.
This is a river.
This is a river.
It goes straight by the fort too, so you'd poison everybody.
So
you bring said poison?
we approach from, I guess, this road.
The south, yeah.
And you said that we just like walked up into town.
No, you guys are kind of on the outskirts of town. You don't really see anybody, and it is since you guys had left that morning and spent a whole day walking. It is, dusk.
Okay.
Our armor, does it have any like insignia showing what army we're a part of?
No, but from what you saw in the Staocan soldiers, they all carry one. Do any of you have shields that you got from the fort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esmir does.
Okay, then his will have. Let me show you the symbol.
Emblem?
Yeah, it'll have this emblem on it. Ooh, not that big though.
I mean, how does the Oka feel about mercenaries?
I mean, they're not against anybody joining their war effort. But Forge will also. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I suppose Forge, he's sort of special made for this.
Forge will have this symbol pretty much all over him. His armor will cover up some of it, but he himself does have this symbol, I guess what you could say, tattooed on him.
What symbol?
Do you not see it?
That symbol?
This one right here.
This one? I thought that was the Staocan symbol.
Nope, that's the Crendor symbol.
Oh, okay, that's the Crendor symbol.
Yeah, and it kind of stands for the only good death is death in battle.
Okay.
Kind of the Crendorian way.
Very
So-
Spartan.
Yeah, it's tattooed on the back of his head.
Yeah, so it's very
I,
obvious
like-
that he's Crendorian.
Can I get him a ball cap?
Do you have one?
Yes.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Esmer's gonna turn to the party and say, "It's not like I haven't been paying attention or anything, but what's their mission again?"
I
So
think
you
we're
guys
supposed.
are. Go ahead.
I think we're supposed to get all the Staocan troops out of this town and make it our town again.
So, skirmish?
I mean, I think this place has like a proper garrison, so if we actually tried to kill them all, we'd probably be murdered rather efficiently.
I don't see
So our
anyone.
commander sends 4 people in to get rid of a small army.
No,
We're here to get information.
Right.
Oh, information.
this is
Yeah.
recon.
I was testing you guys.
We were told to wait for reinforcements before we did anything stupid. But I don't see anyone. This town looks deserted.
And he's right. You guys don't see anybody walking around or anything.
I
The only
say,
sign of life you see is that you do see lights from the barracks building, and the blacksmith forge seems to be going.
Okay.
Are we like at a distance looking in, or are we walking through this town?
we're probably like
you're-
over here. Or,
Yeah, you guys are kind of off the main road, so you're probably a good, distance out.
I say that we kind of head in stealthily down the side road and just do what we're here for. Do some recon.
And this map is not to scale.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously.
I
We'll
say we
just
take a peek in the house of.
head
see what's
25
going on.
miles down, and
Yeah, a little bit smaller than that.
you say you wanna look inside a house, just to see.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see some signs of a scuffle or something like that. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys will walk down this neighborhood and you kind of see that on like one side of the road is like way nicer houses. All of them have like really well done boarded up windows and doors. So there's no way to kind of see in that. On the other side of pretty much this street, you kind of see smaller houses and just a smaller, poorer section of the city. And you can kind of peer in between some of the boards on those windows, and you can kind of see that it's pretty dusty inside and doesn't look like anybody's been there in a while.
Maybe we should break the entrance to one of these houses, so in case something happens, we can retreat back and hide in this house.
I think we should do it in one of the better houses.
Whatever you think. I don't know what makes a good house.
The bigger ones.
Okay.
The nicer ones. Does anyone have a crowbar by any chance?
I have a
Asner whips out
dagger.
a crowbar.
Crowbar? Ching.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I got one right here. Oh, that's somewhere in.
So
the
somebody
bag.
will have to make a strength check with advantage using a crowbar.
Exactly,
Who's
to pry the...
strong here. You, Metal Man, you look strong. Here you go.
My name is
Have him across
Forge,
the Forge.
but I will, of course.
All I can think of with Forge is Alphonse, like Fonzo from
Yeah.
Pretty
Full
much.
Metal Alchemist. Like that's It's
Yes.
just stuck in my head.
Hey
And it's
guys,
adorable.
I'm just gonna let me just use my strength and crowbar this.
So, is he hollow like Alphonse, or
No, he's made of wood.
He's very solid. He's made of wood and
but
metal.
like, there's no like hollow center?
No, that's
It-
the difference
yeah.
between him and
His
that-
voice doesn't echo inside of the helmet, and his eyes aren't hollow. They're white, so he's not like a hollow suit of armor walking around.
No,
I was
he's-
gonna say if he's hollow before encounters, I could just crawl inside him and cast spells from in there.
No.
Everyone wants to be
He's
inside Forge.
basically- He's like an armor mannequin with armor on top of his armor.
So 18, he pops the takes off
Is
Is with
whatever.
advantage?
Yeah,
that's-
25.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so you'll pry off. It'll take you a good, 20 minutes to kind of pry off all the wood on one of the doors to the bigger houses.
Yeah, probably like the back door. Try not to make it obvious and try not to damage anything. And all right. So all right,
So-
if shit goes bad and we get separated, we can meet back here.
Okay.
Time to go.
All right.
So
I wish you guys could see all the rolls I roll in between the rolls you know about. 'Cause they're always like super low.
So we'll meet back here if shit goes south. Let's head in and do some recon.
okay.
Right.
Well, what time of day is it?
The sun is setting now,
Yeah, it was dusk when we started to break into that
Yes.
house. So
so it's
Okay.
just now getting dark.
Okay.
The weapons that the Staocan people use, I don't suppose they have any type of marking on them that marks them as Staocan weapons.
No. From what you could see, they mostly had like cloaks with the symbol, shields with the symbols. Of course, that's the symbol I don't have readily available.
Oh, it's okay. I just need to know where I can get one of those. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for darkness and then I'm going to hide.
All right. Now.
If it has a hammer and sickle, that's very communist.
No, you guys saw it on their shields. It was kind of here, let me grab one of them. I'll show you.
But yeah, I'm waiting by the roadside looking for like one lone soldier who has his cloak on that's roughly my size.
Okay, where are you waiting at?
Like beside a road between like the
The house.
Wait, is that the symbol they have?
Yeah, that symbol right there.
Yeah, that's actually a Celtic symbol.
You guys have a Nordic symbol.
Cool.
So as we kind of sneak into town, do we see anyone other than the Forge?
Where are you guys at?
Well,
Because you were like over here getting a house broken into.
Yeah. Now we're sneaking up this way.
You don't see anybody yet. Are you guys stealthing? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yep.
Attempting.
Okay.
Those are decent rolls. Most of them.
The closer you get to this main building, you kind of see like lights and stuff inside, and every once in a while you'll see like somebody pass a window. But you
What
don't
house
see
was this?
anybody. This is the main barracks.
Ah,
All right, as we kind of like are looking around, Forge just wants to remain, vigilant, ever vigilant, and just kind of looking around for any signs of movement or life outside of that building, anywhere around them.
And you do see like a smokestack coming from the blacksmith, but You don't see anything like the church. You don't see anything on any of the roads, really.
All right. Yeah, he's just gonna be kind of keeping a lookout in like the outside around them while they move through.
Okay. The closer you guys move to this main building, you do see that at the top there's kind of like a watchtower set up, and there's lots of lights, and you can kind of see that there's some archers stationed in the top to kind of keep watch.
Are they using torches as light sources?
They have like braziers set up there.
Okay.
All right. So I guess they're all basically at this tower in the middle. So what should we do? Wait for reinforcements? What do you guys?
How long did they say that their reinforcements were gonna take?
I didn't. She didn't.
Well, you guys know that you traveled for 5 days before they headed back, so it would take them another 5 days to get back, and then another 6 days to get to where you guys are.
So we're here
So in
for
about a week.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
They'll be here. They'll be here in a week. Oh no, 2 weeks. Yeah, basically a week and a half.
Which a week and a half. So you guys can.
So do we have enough food for 2 weeks, or
Yeah,
what
you
do you
do.
guys want to do?
We can start getting intel by like counting soldiers and whatnot.
Maybe
Like I said,
maybe tomorrow.
I want to try to get at.
We checked
Go
the
ahead.
houses, right, to see if there's nobody like living in there, right?
They were all boarded up. It seemed.
They're all boarded up.
Mm-hmm.
Did we find anything in the house that we broke into?
You guys didn't actually go inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we'll probably
So
head
I
back now.
propose we go back.
Yeah.
And come up with a plan.
All right. That sounds good.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, and
Guess
you
we're
guys will go in this house, and you'll see that it's a moderately nice house. There's lots of furniture that is covered with white cloth. It's kind of got a few layers of dust on it now. Doesn't seem that anybody's been here in a couple years. And it's pitch black inside.
This is a
Oh.
nice house.
I can.
Is
do
this
just
house far
fine.
away from the barracks and stuff?
Yeah, I'll say that you guys chose one that's kind of on the outskirts of town.
Okay, well, I'll put like what are they called? Curtains up on the window so light doesn't like spill out. I'll
Yeah,
cast
and-
light on something.
And almost every window on these nicer houses is completely boarded up, so you guys feel comfortable enough to make some light without getting noticed.
Okay, I'll create like three. Just touch 3 random objects to create light and just
Yep.
place them around the room.
And like she said, we're kind of in like the outskirts, so yeah, we should be safe here.
And you guys can find, rummage around and find some stuff to make torches, just to light the,
Oh, light candles and stuff,
inside the,
lanterns. Okay.
if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Forge likes to be able to see.
Can we like poke around and look for like a safe in the wall or anything just for fun?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Natural 20, give me
Okay.
the safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys kind of enter this, it looks kind of like an office area, and you do find a safe hidden under one of the desks in there.
That's a
Can we
Nice.
try?
good idea.
You can sure try.
What do I need to roll?
I guess it
You'll find
depends on what you're using.
If thieves'
Uh,
tools or something.
No. Is it like a combination dial or is it a locked one?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty secure lock.
Would you have shown this to me so I
Yes.
could help? Can I try to open it with sleight of hand?
Using what?
Try to like pick the lock?
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try and scavenge for
Okay.
some wire or something.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys will find some like knives and stuff in the kitchen that you could try to use. Forge.
That doesn't mean you can open safes.
That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, so.
I got.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Do I get it open?
Yeah, you do.
Damn,
Me.
safe cracking?
Safe cracking and theft all in one session.
Forge just kind of opens a drawer and he finds a number written down and he says, "Hey, try this." Oh, man, that was easy.
Let me grab. I would not expect you guys to break in and steal shit.
We're chaotic neutral.
Do we find a
The
horde?
second you said
I will say that Forge is not happy with you guys stealing stuff.
Well, no one lives here.
And we justify to him by they're the enemy, we need to gather resources.
No one lives here.
From the
Yeah.
safe.
This is a
Hold on.
victimless crime.
Oh, I forgot to give you guys gold for that last battle.
what's Forge's alignment?
Forge is lawful good.
Oh gosh.
We'll fix that soon enough.
Let me find these tables. Doo, doo, doo.
But no one lives here, so it's not theft.
As long as you can justify it.
So how big is this safe? It's like massive, right? We're gonna open it, and it's like what is it? The duck that swims in the gold.
Like Scrooge.
Yeah,
Duck?
yeah. It's like Scrooge McDuck's like treasure room, right?
Like all magical items and whatnot.
Yeah, it's bigger on the
It's a-
inside, like a TARDIS. It's amazing.
You guys are funny. So you will
It's
find-
got 12 removable rods.
Yep, that's immovable.
you will find a gemstone that is opaque and white.
I will take that.
And you can get that appraised later. It is called.
Can I appraise
Uh,
it since I'm a jeweler?
Yes, you can. You will look at it and you'll kind of know that it's probably worth about a good 50 gold.
Not bad.
Is that a lot?
12.
A little bit.
You can get a couple swords with that, like more than 5 rapiers, I think.
And then you will find an opaque dark gray with red flex stone, and he will know that it's a bloodstone and that it's worth another 50 gold. And you guys will also find 100 gold in here.
200 gold. We can split it between us, 50 for each.
No, it's 100.
Well, plus the 2 gemstones.
Oh, well, this is true. Yes.
How
So-
big is the safe?
It's not very big.
Can I take it?
It's probably built into the place, man.
I mean, you could take it, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else but carry it. It's probably a good
Well-
75 pounds.
I'll tie it to the Warforged. Tell him it's a new kind of armor.
You would have disadvantage on everything. Because he has this
You-
giant
You-
thing attached to him.
You have
We need him
disadvantage
to
on
fight.
everything.
You have disadvantage on sleeping.
All right,
Exactly.
I will take my 25 gold and put it on my character sheet. 25.
Yeah, and you each got 5 gold from the soldiers as well.
Oh, okay. So 30 gold. Good. We all have 30 gold. Um,
And
Well,
you're all
you-
4 people.
Well, 2 of us have 2. Each of us have a stone, and then 2 of you get to split 50 gold.
oh.
Yeah. Asmir will take one of the gems. Who else is gonna take a gem?
I took the white one.
Oh,
Oh, sweet. I get the blood gem. Awesome.
so I'll just take 50 gold. Okay.
Yeah, so will I.
Okay.
And the
So-
name of that white one. I don't know how to say this. What's the name of the white one?
It's a white stone. Once they're done looting, Forge will say, so tomorrow, maybe one of you can infiltrate their ranks. He takes off. Now the chainmail that they were wearing, it's basically indistinguishable from like Crendorian chainmail. It's all just the same.
Yeah, it's just chainmail.
So-
There's no brands on it or anything.
So but they were all wearing chainmail. All of those warriors that we fought were wearing chainmail.
Right, correct. There's none of them.
And so he'll say someone can wear this chainmail and use that shield and kind of infiltrate their ranks perhaps and see what's going on here.
I mean, I could.
Asmer volunteers.
I-
He's like, I could do that.
Well, I have a disguise kit.
If you're better suited for the job than all you.
Who here has the highest charisma?
Pretty sure it's me.
Mine's 18.
What's
Mine's
what's
19.
what is charisma?
What? I mean, I'm pretty handsome, but
Do you want to have a charisma off?
Our modifier's the same.
But I also have a disguise kit.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll need that. I think the chainmail and the shield should be
yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Trust me, we'll make use
Also-
of that disguise
That's
kit.
boring.
You're a tiefling, right?
Yeah.
Let's not send
They
in.
kind of stand out.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But with my disguise kit, I have several wigs of various shades.
But
Oh.
what about the whole blue skin thing?
Lots of makeup.
I say we send
What if they
the
splash water on you?
half elf. He probably blend
Fine.
in the best.
We'll send the half elf.
Where I don't see a half elf. Where's
Not
a half elf?
not because I want to, just because it makes the most sense.
Are you going in a night? Or are you gonna wait till
I'm-
morning?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna spend a day just sneakily looking out a window and watching how the soldiers interact with one another.
Yeah, I guess we could do that the first day.
Okay. So yeah, you don't see any movement in the rest of the town. Every once in a while, you'll see one soldier that will go from the barracks to the blacksmith, and it looks like he's bringing stuff back. You can't really distinguish what it is. It's just a pack of stuff.
Okay. Is it like at the same time usually?
It varies. Just looks like he's taking materials to him, something like that.
Okay.
Is this an inn right here?
Yep.
Does this have look like it would have a good vantage point on anything going on? Like, I don't know what the distance is. Is it really close to where you could,
Yeah, it's just across the street.
so we can break in to the inn and stick our ranged guys in the windows for when we make our attack. And then once we lure them
I like
out,
that plan.
when we lure them out, they can have cover and fire down at them.
Yeah.
If that happens, if we decide that we need to do that.
Mm-hmm. So, ideally, I'd really like to have one of those cloaks.
Well, don't you have a cloak?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the insignia on it.
Well, you have the shield.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, after we're sure I'm ready, I guess I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put on my shield, put on the chainmail,
Yeah. He'll
and
give you
head
his
into
chainmail.
town. Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna head straight to the barracks.
Yeah.
Straight up in the barracks.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna walk through town. I'm gonna like, if there's another place that people seem to be congregating that's like less formal, then I'm gonna go there. But if it's only to the barracks, then
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to
only
the barracks.
movement you've seen is there, so.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
Okay. What part of day are you going?
Like later in the day, like probably hour or two after dinner, when people are probably in a good mood.
Yeah, head to the blacksmith. That sounds like a good idea.
So you walk up to this and you can see, whenever you walk up, you kind of hear somebody working on the inside, and you see light coming out from all the windows, and you see the smoke coming from the forge.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like knock on the door as I walk in.
All right. Dwarven man will kind of look up at you and say, "What is it now?"
HQ wanted an estimation on when the rest of your wares are going to be done and a rough total of how much you've made so far.
I mean, you guys just sent somebody down. I just told them.
I know,
Well,
man. You know how HQ can be.
like I told you guys, I can only make 5 weapons a day. And unless you guys bring me more materials.
I'd like to point out that I should have advantage for the disguise.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Listen, man, I understand. My dad was a blacksmith. I'm actually doing my best to keep him off your ass about it, but, you know, just total inventory of what you've made so far. And then I can just send that off to HQ. We're good.
Well, with the lack of food today, I've only made 3. This one will be done by the end of the night. That's all I can do for today.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see that he's kind of just hammering on. It kind of looks like a shitty sword. It doesn't look like he's actually putting that much effort into it.
Does it, based on like how he's dressed and like, is he chained up or anything like that?
Do a perception check.
Oh yeah,
'cause based on
try and gauge whether he's like a Crendorian that's being held prisoner or yeah. That's good.
Because based on how he's talking, he doesn't want to do this. Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
You're not sure. But you can tell,
So,
like, he looks tired and aggravated.
Hey, man. And I look
It's like-
over my shoulder because I'm pretty sure this is the right thing to do. Air quotes to play my role correctly.
Okay.
I've got some of my rations I can spare you, if you know.
Your rations.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna make me work any faster. I can only make things so fast. You can give me food, I guess.
Oh no, I'm not trying to get you to work faster. I mean, you know, from my old town, we had a saying. There's 2 people you never piss off: your cook and your blacksmith.
Yeah, well, you guys shouldn't have run everybody out of town if you don't want to piss anybody off.
Can I make another attempt at perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be insight.
Because
Wouldn't it?
Well, insight is to know, like, to understand, like,
Their motivations and whatnot.
him, yeah. If you're trying to look for, like, shackles and stuff on him, then that would be perception.
yeah, I'm just trying to find out, like, based on how he's dressed, how he's acting, does he seem to be is he here against his will, based on what I can see? 12.
Go ahead and do an insight. Just from this conversation.
Don't suppose there's any way I can do anything dexterity or charisma based.
Well, with the perception check, you can kind of like look around the room, and it does look like a few things have been like smashed. You can tell that like this house is not being well kept. It looks like most of the shelves and stuff that he had in like the store area are barren now. It looks like the only materials he has is whatever's sitting right next to him. But you can tell that there's only this one weapon that he's working on. There's no other weapons in here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna lean down and I'm very, very softly going to whisper to him. You're here against your will?
He's gonna kind of glare at you and be like, "What do you mean?"
Just voice down. Answer my question.
Oh dear.
Let me make a check here.
Yeah. If I can do a persuasion to keep him calm.
He'll kind of take your tone and like you can kind of see in his eyes that he understands kind of what's happening, and he'll say, "You're not a Staocan soldier, are you?"
Voice down. You're here against your will, yes or no?
Yes, I am.
If the Staocan army were to run into complications, would you try to help them?
No, of course not. But I can't do anything against them. They have my family.
I understand that. Do you know where they're keeping the hostages?
They've already shipped them off.
Okay. I'm going to do everything I can to get you out of this, okay?
He'll nod and then he'll go back to making the sword. And you can kind of tell now that he's making it like way worse than he was when you walked in.
It's not very sharp at all.
It's just like a kind of like a piece of metal that
It's like a long sword, right? Where it's got the one
totally
blade and the flat end, but both ends are flat.
It's totally unbalanced, and you can kind of tell that's his way of getting back and fighting the war, is just making these shitty ass weapons.
Mm-hmm. How many days is it supposed to be before the reinforcements arrive?
You guys still have 10 days.
Okay.
9 days, sorry. 9 days.
Have we been able to get like a count of how many guards there are?
You've only seen one at a time.
I'm going to... Looking around, is there anything I can do to like help this guy at all?
Like in what way?
Like, for example, when they come, is there anywhere where I could like stash a weapon for them?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like his house / shop. So there's definitely places he could hide stuff. And I mean, you don't know if they do random searches or anything like that.
I'm gonna like show him my rapier and I ask him, "Do you know how to use this?"
He laughs at you. I'm a blacksmith and a dwarf. Of course I know how to use that.
You got a place you can hide it in for the next 9 days?
9 days.
No. I there's no way I could hide a weapon. Trust me, I would have done it by now.
Well, keep your head down, buddy.
I nod a bit and say, I'll be back. And then I'm gonna...
Oh, ask him how
I guess head up.
Ask him how many
Oh
there
yeah.
are.
How many guards do you think there is here? How many
Well,
soldiers?
You guys are coming at a good time. There's some stupid festival going on in Stoka's capital, so a majority of the higher ranked soldiers have left town. I think they only left enough here to create a presence, keep me here. So there's probably, 10 soldiers in total.
That's nothing.
We can totally do guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, I like the taking over the inn, and I think we should do that. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna straight up ask him if there's like any, like, for example, do the guards drink from a certain water reservoir other than just the river? Where do they store their food? Stuff like that.
I mean, there's a kitchens, and there's a kitchen. I don't know why I say kitchens in the main building there. I mean, it has a whole mayor's quarter and everything.
Is there an alchemist shop in this town?
Yeah, I think there was one at one point. I don't know if there's anything there now. I haven't really left this building in the last year.
Where is it?
It is south of here, just down the road from the inn. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna nod and I'm gonna leave.
And he'll
Thank
he'll go back to work, and then he'll stop for a second. And he says, "Are you gonna go in there and fight them?"
If I do my job right, I'm going to make them fight each other.
And it's just you here?
No, I have a few friends with me.
And he'll kind of nod, and then you'll see him move to kind of an empty corner of the room, and he'll move a chair, and he'll flip a floorboard up, and from under it he'll pull out what looks to be like a really ornate dagger, and he'll say, if you see any of their generals, please stab them with this. And he'll hand over the dagger.
Okay, I ask him if it's special or if it's just like a dagger.
It's special to me.
I nod a bit and start to walk, and I'll give him a short sword in return. Stash this in your little hidey hole.
Understood. And then he'll kind of cover it back up, and then go back to working.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to nonchalantly head to the spot that he told me the alchemist shop was in.
Okay.
What about
Are we there?
us?
What about everyone else, you dick?
Nobody else knows anything yet.
We're still in the house waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yes. I just come back. It's like, okay, I've got 12 different poisons. I know where their food is.
I think he's dead.
I've recruited a dwarf.
No.
Whoa, slow down. What happened?
Are you going back to them, or are you going to the alchemist shop?
Is the alchemist shop on the way?
I mean, you can make it on the way.
Yeah.
This town
I'm
is
gonna
stupid, but
I'm gonna make it on the way.
okay. So you'll get there, and you'll pretty much see another boarded up building.
Uh,
You want to get inside, you're gonna have to try to find a way to open the door.
so
It's
all
almost
the
like
doors
you
and
need
all
a
the
Warforged.
Say that again.
Could I use my my short sword as a makeshift crowbar?
You could.
I don't suppose there's any way I could acrobatics in.
No. It's pretty much a strength check.
I can't backflip through the front door?
No.
Okay.
Roll your
So I'm
strength
gonna-
check.
I'm gonna go. If there's a back door, I'm gonna try to get in through that.
From what you can tell, the whole, every entrance to this building, and a lot of the shops around here is completely boarded up.
Yeah, but I don't want to be able to be seen from the main road.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do back door.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, it'll take you the better part of probably an hour to pull all these doors off, and you make quite a bit of noise doing it. But you don't run into any trouble. You get them off, and you're able to get inside.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna start looking around for potions, poisons, or any ingredients I know with which I could make a poison.
Okay. So you'll enter into like the back storeroom, and it's pretty much empty. You don't really see much of anything. Um, it doesn't look like anybody's been here in quite some time.
Okay.
And then you'll move to like the front area, and you can see where bottles used to be, but it doesn't look like there's anything left in here. You can kind of see some like smashed things on the ground. There's some glass just around the entrance and whatnot, but it doesn't look like they left anything behind.
There's nothing at all that I can find.
No. Why don't you go ahead? Like, are you gonna search the rest of the building, like the living quarters and stuff? Yeah, make an investigation check.
He did.
Oh, you did. No, you don't.
You want me to make another one?
No, it's fine. No,
Do a
you're
I have a
perception?
-1 to that. I have a +6.
Yeah, and I also convinced a dwarf to side with us and start giving them shitty weapons and give me all the information I need.
So he comes back.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I come back.
But-
And I tell you guys about everything. And about the alchemist shop I now have opened that I personally couldn't find anything in.
Does the blacksmith have any rust with him?
Any what?
Rust?
Rust.
Yeah, I could ask him
We can give them
when I go out again.
We could
tetanus.
poison them with rust.
I'm not sure that's quite as fast acting as I'd like.
Oh, we have 9 days, right?
Well,
Yeah.
we could also break some of these windows, grind up some glass, and put it into their food.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. I don't. That's a little.
I'm just spitballing here.
Hey, I like that idea.
What is wrong
It's
with you?
okay. Ford, we don't have to do that. And I whisper in the other guy's ear. Yeah, we can totally do that.
I mean, do you normally eat glass? Is this normal?
Yes.
It can
I
be
mean,
a
it gives
delicacy
us
sometimes.
an upset stomach, but that's the worst of it. You know, let's have their tummies will just hurt a little bit.
I love that the only lawful good character is not
The-
normal.
Mr.
All right, we'll chop
Mr.
up,
Oaken.
break up some glass then. I think upset stomach will
Yeah, they actually consider it a delicacy.
Oh, well, don't give them that then.
Well, I mean, it'll still cause the abdominal distress, but you know.
Can
not
I go
abnormal.
to that alchemist place and look for some glass there? Because it might have some residue, random stuff on it.
I'll tag
Um,
along. Just make sure you're safe.
Forge looks over them and tries to figure out, just what the hell. He rolls a 4.
I rolled a 12.
It's just,
You totally believe everything they've said.
okay, people are weird. Flesh.
Yeah, you guys, are you looking for just like broken things or?
I'll look for the broken vials, but I'll also do another sweep for like a secret safe again.
Okay, we can.
Another one? Okay. Are we going to the?
I'll go with.
Are we going to the apothecary, or the alchemist
yeah.
shop, or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
you're
rolled
doing
a
this-
20.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do find it's not really a save. It's just kind of like a lockbox, under the counter there.
Can I use
No,
my awesome
Don't
crowbar?
smash.
Yeah, you can try. Yeah,
What would I roll here?
that would be a strength.
With advantage.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you have a crowbar.
Not smash. Try.
Yeah, and you get it open. You don't find anything really of value. It looks like it's kind of where he kept some paperwork.
Ooh, what's
Just
it
find
say?
you find some information about the last sales he made, which are dated 3 years ago.
Any awesome recipes?
No, it doesn't look like anything like that's in here.
Oh, that's good.
I just turn over and say, "Well, this is useless." Use it as kindling.
Good idea, like a secret recipe for a health potion. I like
Super poison.
Yeah.
Right. Did I find any like broken glass and stuff?
Yeah. You find some. It looks like some bottles got smashed from overturned shelves. And there's a couple broken windows.
Okay, I'll carefully gather up the shards. And is there like a bowl or anything around here that I can use to like grind them up?
More pestle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a kitchen upstairs, so you can just kind of like,
Doesn't the
use
apothecary
that.
have like a mortar pestle?
It's mostly barren, but you can find
Okay.
some utensils upstairs in the kitchen that you can use just like it.
I guess I'll be grinding up some glass.
Wait, are we doing
And,
this in our
I-
house or are we doing this in their kitchen?
We went to the apothecary, or goddamn, I keep saying the alchemist shop.
The alchemist. Oh, okay. So we're in the kitchen of the alchemist shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Which is-
doesn't look
And
sanitary.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna
That's
look
the
around
point,
for
the
like
point.
ink or anything that is generally speaking not a good idea to eat, but not necessarily a poison.
Oh, who was it that
Okay.
went to the blacksmith?
Me.
Arrows.
Is that Eric? Oh, Eros. So, say Eros, maybe you should run back to the blacksmith and ask for some rust.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly go over, still wearing my. I assume I'm still in my disguise.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask him, and I'm gonna walk up to the blacksmith. Is there someone else in there at the moment, other than the blacksmith?
Are you inside the building, or are you just looking through like a window?
I'm glancing in through a window.
No, you don't see anybody in there. It actually looks like it's gotten dark now, so it looks like he is actually heading to bed.
So I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna say, do you have any rusty blades?
He'll look at you and go, "No, not really."
Do you have anything with rust on it?
No. Most of what I have right now is just that sword that I just made.
Damn. Me and my friends are trying to concoct the most damaging makeshift potion we can, and we were hoping to add some rust to it.
Oh, well, I could tell you that the fisheries were not cleaned out before they were abandoned. So there might be
fishery?
some, yeah, there might be some, for lack of a better word, rotten fish there.
Yeah, and rusty hooks. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Blacksmith Man.
Yep.
We will do everything in our power to rescue you and afterwards your family.
I'm not too worried about me. I would just like to see the town back.
Yeah, I know it, and I'm gonna head out, and Is the fishery, again, without like lengthening my journey too far, like is the apothecary between me and the fishery?
No, it's not. The fisheries are kind of down by the river. There's a few shops a little bit like across the road from the blacksmith. But it's a little further off down the river. So they're up here.
Okay. I'm gonna go quickly like tell them what I'm doing, and then I'm going to head to the fishery.
Do you even want to go with?
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna go break into the inn and set it up for our assault here in the middle of the town.
I'll go with Forge.
Okay.
Good idea.
So James, go ahead and make an investigation check at the fisheries.
I mean, it shouldn't. I'm looking for rotten fish and rusty fish hooks. I don't exactly expect
and
them to be hiding those.
You definitely find some fish carcasses just kind of like dangling off some lines.
3 years?
I guess it wouldn't be
Nah, that would just be skeletons.
Well, I mean, there would be some that were like, being pickled or something, wouldn't there? Like big barrels full of fish goop or something?
You'll definitely find the hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if fishing works that way though.
What?
Well, I mean, like, were they pickling the fish?
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
You
Well,
don't see
how-
that this area's been used. You can see that there's like footprints around here, so you can tell that like some of the equipment has been used to feed the soldiers. But I mean, you do find
Okay.
some like dead fish parts laying around from where they probably just cleaned up the fish before taking them up to the barracks.
Oh yeah, because they've been fishing to feed
Okay.
themselves.
I'm gonna.
Right.
I'm gonna
Um,
put the dead fish parts in a bag. I assume
Okay.
there's a bag around.
Yeah.
Plastic
yeah.
bag.
A
A
baggie.
Walmart bag, yeah.
Yeah, you find like a
Um,
pouch that you can put it in. It's gonna drip a little, but
Any
Oh,
fish
did,
hooks, or
Did Asmir come along with them?
if you wanted to.
I see you like handling the fish, and I'm gonna say, the point is for them to consume this stuff, and old rotten fish, it's very pungent. Not gonna seem
Yeah, but-
appetizing.
Yes,
Right.
but we're gonna be putting it in the same pot as new fish, and we're gonna grind it up and add it to like a big pot. Or at
how
least
did
that's
this
what I'm
turn
doing.
into like a cooking show?
I don't know what he's doing. I have no
We're
idea
gonna
what
put-
is going on. How he's gonna get
We're
them to
gonna
eat
poison
this.
the guards.
We're gonna cook
I'm
it scale side down.
While he's doing that,
Blackened tilapia.
Zarek and Forge are doing useful work here, setting
I'm
up
also
this.
swiping the inn for
the
another
inn.
secret box.
Okay. Well, to get into the inn, you're gonna have to break it open.
Oh yeah, we do. We
Do you have the crowbar?
I can forge the crowbar. Here you go.
Okay.
That's all you.
damn. I have so many crowbars.
2 ones. 2 ones. That would make it good.
Is this athletics?
No. Strength, I thought.
Wow. Is your strength and athletics the same?
Strength is
Yes.
athletics.
Yeah, they are. They're the same. Oh well, I don't know. Strength.
It's usually a strength
This is a
modifier.
save, but
Yeah, it's the same.
I'm doing an active. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's the same.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are able to get it open and go inside. So you kind of see like there's a lot of broken furniture in here. It looks like there definitely was a struggle at some point. You see smashed glass everywhere, broken furniture, and a pretty good layer of dust.
I'm guessing
Okay.
no ale or anything.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Soldiers
Looks like that was,
took that.
yeah, used up quite a bit ago.
All right. Well, he's looking for rolled an 11 to look for another safe, I guess.
Well, just investigating to see if there's anything left behind besides broken furniture and whatnot.
Ah.
Do I find anything?
You're looking
You
for
find a rotted
like
fish carcass.
specifically like safes and whatnot.
Anything useful, I think.
Anything useful for right now?
No, you don't really find anything. You do find like the mortal and pestle that you're looking for earlier.
Okay, I'll get that and start collecting glass and start grinding it up a little bit.
Okay.
And Forge will just go up to the, basically up to a higher floor. Is this like a 2-story, 3-story? How tall is this inn?
Yeah, there's 3 stories.
All right, he'll head up to that 3rd floor and try and, just go out and make sure that there's like a good vantage point on the street below and just kind of gauge the tactical significance of this.
And yeah, you do have a pretty good view of like the front of the barracks building, and you can tell that this is a pretty good view of the majority of the center of town.
All right. Head back down and tells Eric, it looks good. This is gonna work.
So, that's good to hear.
We don't need to wait for reinforcements. We could do this.
Are you guys heading back?
Us or...
Oh, to the alchemist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we'll go meet them back there.
And it was Forge and Zarek, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that we're at the end.
Well, as you guys walk out...
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Perception check.
You see... Let me move you. A group of soldiers.
Oh, shit.
This is back at the fish place, right?
No, this is
This is at the inn. We're
in the middle of
separated.
town. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Let me move you guys over here too.
No, we can't have a fight here. No, we can't. No.
And you can tell that they heard like some commotion going on, so they came out over here. So let's roll some initiative.
Stealth.
All these.
Stealth.
We didn't get a look.
You can't stealth. You walked outside and they're just kind of like waiting for you, because you spent some time in there.
And he just looks at Zarek, and he says, "We're gonna die."
We're
So
gonna
it's just
die.
Zarek and Forge there?
Yeah.
I don't.
I turn over at Eros and I ask, I ask, what do you think the others are doing right now?
Oh, they're probably like goofing off something. Probably found a cask of ale in the inn,
Slackers.
and they're drinking it.
So we'll roll initiative, I guess. Hopefully I roll good, cause
Got 17.
16. All right. It's like I don't have my armor.
Why didn't it add there?
Wait, you don't?
I don't have my armor.
What do you have?
I have a shield, but that's not enough. I need my armor. Okay.
Why don't you have your armor?
Because the other guy's wearing it. Eros is wearing it.
Oh,
chainmail?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right. Well, I put on his stud leather, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, it's not your turn.
No, not right now. I mean beforehand, obviously.
You didn't know. This is a surprise.
All right, that's fine. We're gonna die. We need to run.
So one of the guys will kind of step forward and say, "All right. I don't know why you're stupid enough to walk into this town, but put down your weapons and come with us." And Zarek, it's your turn.
Zarek, I don't suppose you have shatter.
Not as a
No.
first level.
Not as a first level anything.
I don't know.
Okay.
Zarek, run. Dash.
Eros and Asmir, go ahead and roll initiative, just so we have it in there.
I think we can take him.
I don't have any armor. I'm gonna die.
Welcome to my world.
My AC is. What is my AC right now?
Why aren't these automatically adding?
I don't know, but I rolled a great.
Oh,
I said it didn't have a token selected.
token. That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
didn't have a token on the board.
All right. Can I do thaumaturgy? And directly behind them, I will create the loudest piercing shriek, scream thing ever heard by human ears to try and get them all to turn, and then see. that works. Can I do an intimidation check or something?
Yeah, go ahead. And you, Asmir and Eris, you're not there yet, but we'll get there. I just want to get you in the order.
What did you do? You screamed? You went, ah!
No, I created a weird shrieking ghost sound behind them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is it advantage because it's surprising?
They look slightly perturbed, but they don't really, like, the bad guy will kind of turn around and see nothing's there, and the rest of them will keep watching you guys.
Okay, then I'm gonna start running.
Alright.
How far away did this happen from us?
It's a little ways away. I'll get you
I'm
guys in a
towards
minute.
the fishery.
Forge.
Alright, well. Forge will... let's see. He'll pull out a hand axe and throw it at this guy.
That'll hit.
Good plan.
And then he's just trying to get their attention. And then he, while Zarek runs off that way, he's gonna turn and go back into the inn.
Okay.
And yeah, he's like, go get, go get the rest of them, go get help. And he throws a hand axe at this guy to try and get their attention. And he's like, come at me, bro. And he goes back into the inn, and yeah, closes the door.
Soldier's turn. So the guy that you threw a hand axe will be like, you two, follow the weird guy. You with me. And they'll attempt to bust down the door.
I'll just draw the inn.
And yeah. Random encounters are so fun. They do break down the door, and that will be their full turn. 1, 2. They will move towards you. And that's, you can tell that they're not really worried about you getting away. They're just kind of jauntily like, okay, we'll follow this guy.
Fuck it.
And Allie, can you roll your initiative?
Sure can.
Okay, cool. Zarek, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna keep running, but as I do that, I'm gonna pull out the glass that I've been grinding up, and can I do firebolt over the mortar to try and start melting it into molten glass?
Okay. Go ahead and roll your firebolt.
You light yourself on fire.
Don't say that.
That would be funny. Yeah, and you're able to do that.
Alrighty, and then I'll keep heading towards the fishery place, but try and make sure to stay ahead of them, but also try and get them close enough so on my next turn I can turn around and throw molten glass on them.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I love how you guys split the party even further.
Yeah, this is a trifecta of splitting.
So Forge, you now have 2 guards in your face as you stand at the entrance of the inn with a broken down door.
Mm-hmm. He is going to basically try and lead them all the way upstairs.
Okay, you will make it to the base of the stairs.
Okay, and he.
For just one movement. If you want to use your action as well, then
Yeah, he's
use it.
dashing. He's doing full retreat,
Okay.
trying to lead him
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah, you'll make it to halfway up the stairs.
And hopefully they won't be able to, catch him. Oh, they shouldn't be able to, actually. And yeah, that's his whole turn.
What's your movement?
Well, it's 30, so dash 60. So.
Okay, these soldiers will. And you can kind of tell, Zarek, that they're kind of having fun chasing somebody for once. Looks like they've kind of been bored, so you can tell that they're kind of getting some thrill out of having to hunt you down.
Oh, well, they're gonna have some fun in a minute.
These soldiers, Forge, will come up pretty much right behind you and go ahead and try to attack.
I dashed.
Yeah, so did they. Oh, wait, no. If they did that, then they can't hit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They'll come up right behind you. You can kind of tell that they're having fun with it, too.
Okay.
And it is Eros. You guys are kind of walking back to the alchemist shop, and you can see across the street. Well, I guess you'd be close enough now. Yeah, you kind of walk up. I'll put you guys actually where you'll walk up. You guys kind of walk up, and you see Zarek being chased by 2 guards.
I shake my head and I'm like, what did they had one job?
And you don't see Forge anywhere. You just see these 3.
Did they eat the Warforged? What happened?
Are you proficient with heavy armor?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Then your movement
I can't
speed
cast spells.
your movement speed is halved. You can't cast spells, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
But isn't it only it's only an action to take it off?
No, it's not. It's a full minute.
Yeah, it takes a minute to take off armor.
Yeah.
Random encounters are so fun.
Luckily, there's just 4 of them.
Yep.
So I'm just I'm gonna sprint. Actually, wait, no. I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to cut off Zarek, and I'm going to try to grab him.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
You're too far away.
Well, how far away is he? He's he can get there. He can totally get there.
He can get there if he dashes.
Yeah.
If he double dashes, but then he can't grab me.
Well, he can. You can allow yourself to be grabbed. He can act like he's going to grab you.
Yeah, he can use a bonus action to announce that he's going to grab you.
Yeah. I got him.
Show a bit.
I get here and I'm gonna yell out, "Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna grab him." And I make the motion as if I'm like going to tackle you to the ground, like gonna grab onto you. Do you let me grab onto you?
Will you go ahead and make a performance check?
Can I have advantage?
He's dressed like
yes.
them. Yeah.
This is what I'm born. This is what I'm made for.
Exactly.
Wait,
What
can
the
he
fuck?
move that far? With
Oh,
the armor?
he can only move 40 feet because his movement is half. Oh wait, half of 30 is 15, so he can move 30, which he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So he'll kind of say, hey guys, I got this, and he'll kind of like mimic how they're having fun with the chase.
Yeah.
And they
So
kind of
do you let me grab you?
Well, you're still
10 feet away.
But so I'll have time to get one action off before I let you grab me.
Yeah.
But you can see Zarek roll his eyes a little bit.
All right, Zarek, what are you gonna do?
All right, so having my bowl of molten glass as an improvised weapon, can I use a bonus action to throw it at him?
That would be a action because it would be an attack.
Okay. Then I guess I will use my Eldritch Blast then, but still have the molten glass ready and try and hit the one closest to me.
Okay. You said 10 or 15.
1 damage.
All right.
Don't you? Whoa.
Does that hit him?
Mhm.
Okay, so I do damage to the one closest to me.
Yep.
And then you throw yourself into my arms.
No, since I know you're trying to make it real, I'm gonna run from you too.
He's gonna
No,
try
just-
and make it real.
You also know I'm not used to running in chainmail, so run slower.
I know, just hold on. I'm gonna run kind of between the two of them.
Oh, okay. Smart.
It's like football.
It is. It's funny. All right, Forge. You guys are on the stairs.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lead them.
And
Hmm?
I will say that the guy that you attacked previously looks like he's having some issues running up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, kind of. Here's what I want to do. I want to go up to basically the top of the stairs.
Okay.
How far is that? Like 5 feet?
No, it'll be another 10 feet of movement.
All right. So 10 feet of movement. He's gonna get to the top of the stairs. He's gonna wait until they get basically right there at the top of the stairs with him, and he's gonna turn around and try and shove him back down the stairs, and then he's gonna move 20 feet and continue to go up.
This is not too big of a staircase, so it's one guy in front of the other pretty much.
Yeah, he's
chasing you.
gonna try and domino him down.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay. Athletics.
Yeah, that'll work.
17. It's opposed.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, and you'll topple him over.
Yeah.
And they'll both kind of fall, and I'm gonna give them some damage. And they'll take some damage from that.
All right, and then
And they are both prone.
all right, and then he just keeps on going up.
Okay.
You should have rolled down the stairs after them.
Right. It is their turn. We'll start outside. So the two soldiers will kind of nod at Eros and pretty much kind of make a motion like, "Hey, let's all get this guy. It'll be fun."
Team building exercise.
Oh, can I, real quick? Actually, once he gets to the top of the stairs, he's gonna duck into one of the rooms on the second story, and if he can hide.
You can sure try.
Yeah, there you go. He thinks he's hidden.
Okay. All right. Let's see. These two are gonna attack Zarek. Does 17 hit?
Yes, it does, but I use my Hellish Rebuke as a reaction against the first one.
Okay. That's 5 piercing. So he will take
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke with how much back?
15.
He has to make a dex save.
Okay. Oh, there it is. And he will ultimately fail that. Let's see. And that will actually bring him down. And the other guy will see this and kind of like, holy crap, and miss attacking you.
Zarek actually starts cackling.
All right, and then these two soldiers will use half their movement to get up, and they'll, with the rest of their movement, make it part of the way up the stairs. No, they'll make it all the way up the stairs, and that's their turn. So it is Asmir's turn.
I see. What do I see here? What just transpired in front of Asmir?
Basically, you see two soldiers chasing after Zarek. Zarek got hit by one of them, but he pretty
Blew
much
him up.
blew up right after that. And the other one was kind of freaked out about it. Eros was trying to help them capture Zarek. That's what happened so far.
I pick up my crossbow and I say, "Whoa!" and I attempt to peel off of my party member and shoot the guy.
Okay.
I'm in range, right?
Mhm.
17.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that's my turn.
All right. Eros.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to my friend, and I'm gonna. It's 10, 15 to get to here, and I am going to draw both my short sword and my brand new shiny dagger,
Ooh.
and I'm going to suddenly attack the other guard, which I assume gives me advantage.
Disadvantage. Oh, but you're trying to get...
It'll be a normal roll.
Yeah, because he's surprised that you're attacking him. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
sense.
Go ahead.
15.
That'll hit. Both of them.
What?
So
20 damage.
The dagger is offhand, and it does not...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
doesn't get your bonus for future reference.
Yeah, 17.
He actually went down after the first attack, so you still have the second one.
Is there another enemy I should be stabbing nearby?
Not that you know of.
Oh, I just wanted to reiterate, your offhand weapon doesn't get your dex mod to damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm changing
Okay.
that now.
All right.
Yeah, and as far as you know, Eros, that was everybody. You don't know why Zarek's out here by himself.
Okay. I'm go ahead and I'm gonna ask him where's Forge.
Run up as well. What's going on?
Zarek, it is your turn. Did we lose him?
Maybe.
Aaron?
No, I'm here. Sorry. I tell him that, there's a party at the inn and you're all invited. And how far away is the inn from where I'm at?
This is to scale. Yeah, so about 60 feet to the door.
Okay. Can I see through any of the windows and see any of the soldiers?
No, you don't see anybody.
Forge waves out the window.
All right,
You
then.
don't see anybody.
I'll take my action to double dash to head towards it.
Okay. Forge.
Before he leaves, I ask if I have time to get changed into my party dress.
So, Forge kind of peeks his head out of the room that he's in, and he can basically just see the top of the staircase from where he's at. And those two guards are just they had just got to the top of the stairs right there.
Yeah.
He's just gonna try and shove him back down, just like he did before.
Okay.
Do it.
You are Alphonse. Come on.
Just as 9.
No.
Surprise though, surprise, because he was
They-
hiding.
They expect it this time, and you can kind of see that they kind of plant their feet.
It's still opposing strength.
They're not too happy with you right now. Yeah, it is opposing strength. They rolled higher than you.
I did. Okay, and then seeing as that neither of them fell, he's gonna say, all right. He's gonna turn back around and run away.
You're gonna take 2 opportunities.
He's gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity. His AC is, let's just see, what do you roll? I'm not gonna tell you my AC.
11 and 21.
Okay, 21 hits.
5.
5 damage. Alright, so he takes 5.
I can with the calm music. I'll get better at music, I swear.
And then he's going to... his personality trait is basically that he's fearless, and that he does what needs to be done without showing any fear. And he runs back into the room that he was in. He holds up his shield, and he just basically runs straight out the window and jumps out the window.
Holy crap.
And he, and as you know, an athletic guy, he jumps out the window with the shield, and then he kind of does a roll when he hits the ground.
Please don't land on me.
So whatever needs to happen.
You know, in
make
one of my
another
campaigns, we
athletics
killed a
check.
vampire by doing this.
Okay, athletics.
You know you're on the second story, right?
Yep, but
Okay.
he's ready for it. He's gonna tuck and
All right.
roll. 1, natural 1. His foot catches.
Who did he land on?
He tries to jump out the window, but his foot catches on the windowsill, and he topples end over end, and hopefully doesn't break his neck.
And hopefully doesn't land on me.
Yeah, hopefully that too.
You fall unconscious.
Unconscious?
Yep. Take 11 points of damage.
All right. Man, it would have been really good. I should get inspiration for that.
Shouldn't have crit failed.
Yeah. Okay. Unconscious.
So does he
I
like
suppose
land
it
right in
was
front of me?
bonus
Yeah. Right in front of you.
Yeah, he did just jump out the window and you get this shower of broken glass and then he just kind of falls unconscious.
It looks really cool up until you realize he's made a terrible mistake.
And it's kind of weird because you don't know if he's unconscious. He's just not moving.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Is this normal for Warforged?
From what you've seen, no. He's definitely not in a good state right now. From jumping from the second floor. And yeah, I will give you inspiration for having done that.
Yeah. Fearless, but stupid.
Yeah. You play it so well.
Alright, so what are those soldiers gonna do now? After seeing this?
Well, the soldiers are still inside on the second floor.
Yep.
So they're gonna run back out. They're just gonna kind of look at each other and be like, what the fuck? They're gonna take the stairs, actually, and they'll kind of make it
So we've got
halfway
time.
back to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Asmir. You have no
Asmir's gonna.
idea what's happening right now.
Asmir saw that somebody ran towards the inn, so he's gonna yell out, "Wait up for me!" And halfway moving towards the inn, he looks at the guards on the ground. And he says, "I have an idea," and he starts dragging the guard to the inn with him. So I don't know how much movement that's gonna take.
That'll half to your movement.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. So I'll basically move myself and a guard right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright, Eros. You also don't know
I'm going
what's
to take off his. I'm going to reach down, and the guy that's at my feet, I'm going to take off his cloak.
Okay.
It's not bloodstained, is it?
I mean, there's a little bit of blood. But it's fresh, so you could probably wash it out with some snow.
I mean, is that going to take an action?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
gonna take 20 minutes.
It's going to take 3 seconds if I just use
Bloodstains
my.
are really
cast.
hard.
Not with prestidigitation. That shit can clean anything.
Oh,
This
well,
is
there you
very
go.
true. That shit can clean anything. I just want to see if
So, okay.
Shazam ad now with prestidigitation.
Yeah, and I'm going to prestidigitation my coat clean. My new
Alright.
cloak.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess that's my full turn.
Right. Zarek. So Warforged almost fell on your head.
Yeah, I saw that. So, but since Eric doesn't really know how to stabilize him, or can I try and stabilize?
Yeah, that'll be a medicine check to do that.
Okay. And can I hear that there's still soldiers coming?
Yeah, I mean, you got the idea that he was running for something from someone, and you saw 2 soldiers chase him inside.
Okay. Then on this turn, I'll go over here, and can I see them like in there, if that's where the door is?
Yeah, the door is completely busted down, so you can see one of them.
Okay, then I will do my Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yay.
But does it kill?
Not yet.
They're both hurt, remember. So, yeah.
They are both hurt. Alright. Forge, medic, and death saving throw.
Alright, Forge is immune to death saves.
Immune.
Yep, he's immune to death saves because...
False, sir.
Boom! 1 HP.
Oh,
He gets...
Look at that.
He regains 1 health.
I've never seen somebody roll a natural 20 on death save.
see, I didn't need to take care of him.
Exactly. Alright, these soldiers will come out.
He's still laying on the ground prone like he's, dead.
Yeah, they assume you're dead because you jumped out of a 2nd-story window.
They kick you in the head as they go past, though.
They'll see that you guys have reinforcements and their men are down and kind of scatter.
What are you talking about? They have reinforcements, too.
Yeah, they're gonna go get them.
Yeah, they have to go alert.
No. Me is the reinforcements.
Yeah.
Well, they just assume, like, that's not gonna be enough, so.
I hear a commotion. I see that there's a bunch of fleeing soldiers, and I fear that they're gonna go and try to get help. So I'm gonna attempt to shoot. Oh god. Well, that one right there.
Okay. That'll miss.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Eros.
I see if I've chosen my languages yet, because I have something I can do that might work, that might stop them from getting friends. No, I haven't. Damn. Oh well. So I am going to wave my hands and yell basically gibberish that sounds like magic.
Okay.
And basically I'm gonna throw in the words like Mind Controlius Maximus and glance around at all of my allies, hoping they understand that I'm faking a mind control spell on them.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Do I have advantage? Because I actually know magic?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So, I do like the dramatic arms to the side sweep, and they both just go limp immediately. Like they're still standing up.
Okay.
That's up to them on whether or not they're gonna do that on their
Like,
turn.
We just got your message of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The people that
Are you
believe
really
you
gonna-
have believed you, and the people that know what
Yes.
you're doing know what you're doing. So,
Are you really gonna let them go and get reinforcements?
yeah, and the soldiers kind of like, okay. All right. Alright, do you want to do anything else?
I look at them and I say, I got this.
Okay. And then Derek.
Okay. So hearing what he says and getting his message, but I'll my Zarek will be like, he'll like have he'll give a facial expression of like frustration and like act like he's starting to fall under control. But before he does it, can he shoot off one more Eldritch blast at that one guy closest to him while he yells, "You won't take me alive," or something?
Yeah, definitely. That'll miss. And go ahead and roll a performance too.
Okay.
Don't suppose I'm counting it as assisting?
Ooh.
Oh.
So many nat ones.
So many. Okay, I've had several. Okay. Forge, you're awake with 1 HP.
All right.
What will you do?
Forge will stand up, pull out his, let's see, he'll pull out a hand axe, and he'll, okay, so standing up so he can move 5, 10, 15, and throw a hand axe at this guy who's running towards the barracks, I assume.
Yeah.
And, yep, here we go. That misses.
It does miss.
Does he have advantage because they thought he was dead and he just got up and threw
Surprise, bitch!
No. And seeing a hand axe go flying by him, he'll turn around and come back and attack you.
Oh my god. You're gonna... Wait, don't you have inspiration?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Inspiration on that attack?
Okay.
Will a 15 hit?
Yes, 15 will hit.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just use it. 10 damage.
That is enough, sir.
Oh, so he's dead.
Yep.
Ah,
He turns around to come back at you and just collapses.
gets hit in the face.
And then this soldier, knowing that seeing the performance done by Eros, he will kind of like look at him and then just keep running.
Okay.
Luckily, he's running away from the barracks, though.
Yeah.
Azamir, if you could just kill that real quick, that would be great.
Yeah, and it's Asmir's turn.
I take a look at Eros like he's gone mad. I'm like, I know magic too. And he runs past Eros and he says, cast this Eros Maximus, and I shoot the guy that's running away.
Alright. That'll be enough.
Nice.
You have to say that every time now.
Yep, every time. If you actually want to hit, you have to say it. Alright, and that is everybody.
You did it.
You guys did it.
I grumble in annoyance as I start to loot the bodies, and I say, it would have worked if it wasn't for your guys' shoddy acting.
I run to the body and start dragging the corpse back into the center of us.
Oh, bring him in.
And
Or-
I'm gonna
or-
say,
yeah,
oh guys,
bring him in
guys.
today.
Bring him in the inn.
Oh man, this guy's heavy. I have this great idea. Oh my god. Oh, guy's heavy.
Forge just
Yeah,
watches.
I hope bring all the bodies into the inn.
We're going to the inn? Alright, let's throw him in the inn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the closest thing.
Forge picks up his hand axes that he threw, and then he just goes.
Roll a D100.
Hand axes aren't ammunition;
Oh, right.
they're weapons.
You're right.
And then he just walks into the inn and just kind of slumps over against the wall. It's just like he's not breathing heavily because he doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
He's just like,
You don't really know.
ugh. And he-
Just annoyed
So I
by
retrieve
all
one
that.
arrow, I guess? Or one bolt?
How many did you shoot?
I shot 2.
Yeah.
and he just goes to work. He's got pulls out a hammer, a little hammer, and he just tink 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 tink.
Yeah, I'll recover too.
Yeah.
So we put all the bodies like side by side, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys moving them
Yeah,
in
we'll
the
move them
end?
all in the end.
We're all in the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, look.
Shift
There's
in.
4 of them, and there's 4 of us. So, I propose we take their armor, and you 3 put the armor on and pretend to be soldiers. And since I'm not gonna touch their dirty armor, I'm not gonna put it on. You guys pretend to be soldiers, and we'll go and kill the rest of the party, which I think is 6 now, right? 6, Eros, you're the one that investigated.
Well, there's
There's
6
10, right?
to. There was 10 to 15. There is now 6 to, like, what? 11, yeah. That.
This is easy. We got this.
So, I mean,
Second
We
win.
could have someone
And,
pretend to be a person and lure a couple more out and try and pick them off one by one.
See the armor right there. That's what I'm talking about. Put on the armor. Pretend to be a soldier. Well, I mean, pretend to be one of their soldiers.
I'm actually gonna get out of the chainmail I'm borrowing, and I'm gonna get back into my leather armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on my chainmail.
Do they have any potions or any gold on them?
You don't find any
investigate?
gold on them. They do have a couple of them have hand axes. The other 2 have short swords.
How many
They
hand
each-
axes?
2.
All right.
They each have a shield, and they're all wearing chainmail.
We could put the stuff in, just in the end, so, actually, in character. So we should probably have this stuff here when, reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, that'll work. Eros, go ahead and make an insight check.
Only me? I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's not great. 17.
Okay, so you know that like your performance with them was like really great, and you kind of get the feeling that they didn't believe you, which kind of leads you to think that maybe they don't have any spell casting in their group,
Okay.
so they might not
Well,
believe.
maybe I was a secret captain.
So they might not believe spell casting as a soldier.
Would they believe our soldier in, like, leather armor? Do I think?
You're not sure. You've only seen soldiers with chainmail.
Okay. So I'll put my leather armor on, then I'll put the cloak on over that, and I'll, like, fasten it really tight so it's hard to see my leather armor.
I think we should attack them from upstairs through the windows. I like that idea.
Yeah. Someone has to draw their attention first, though.
Well, we can basically just start shooting the side of the building, the barracks, or maybe set it on fire, the outside, and then someone run back to the inn.
It's a stone building.
Oh.
It's mostly made of
What's
stone.
the roof made of?
Is stone flammable?
It's stone.
Stone is not flammable.
All right.
That was speaking like.
Kelsey, what is
Yeah,
the roof
yeah.
made of?
It's just stone. It's built kind of like the fort roof, where it's, I mean, there's a wooden platform, kind of, but it's just a flat roof. There's no like shingles or anything. It's not a shingled roof.
Would we be able to hit the roof with a spell?
It's three stories up in some parts and 4 stories up in others. So that's.
My Eldritch Blast can go 120 feet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with some good distance spells, you could probably.
Do you have Firebolt as well?
No, just Eldritch Blast.
He's a warlock.
Does anyone have Firebolt?
Forge pulls out a bolt. And starts.
That's plan number 2.
Like, I could set this on
Sets
fire.
it on fire.
Yeah.
Firebolt.
I could set this on fire. Yeah. There you go.
Guys, we have 3 soldiers and
Yes.
a renegade ranger who's trying to break in, so we can kind of formulate a trap.
I could create an illusion of one of the wounded soldiers looking like he's alive to lure someone out, and we can jump him.
No. I'm the bait, and you three are chasing after me, so we can draw out a couple more, start chasing me, and then when they come out, we turn on them.
But
Send
what if
their
there's
numbers.
What if there's all of them come out at that one time?
I doubt all of them will come out if they see one ranger running from 3 soldiers.
They will if they see 3 dead comrades on the ground.
Well,
that
they're
would be a
in
main
the
character.
inn, and you will be disguised as the soldiers chasing this said hunter,
Okay.
which will be me.
Okay.
And then we
I'm cool
chase
with the plan.
we chase him into the inn.
You can chase me in the inn, yes, and then we'll turn on them when we're here.
Yeah.
And then just keep doing this until they figure it out. By then, it'll be too late.
Well, should we wait? Because won't they send out another guard to do rounds, and then we can lower their numbers by one more?
That's what I was thinking. When they send someone over to the blacksmith, we kill that guy. Then when he doesn't return, they might send more people out to look for him. We can just pick him off.
Sounds good.
Also, I think we should go get the blacksmith.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
He's a good guy. They've got his family somewhere.
Why don't you go get him, let him know what we're planning, and bring him back here to the inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go get the blacksmith.
So you're just gonna walk up and kind of walk in?
Well, I mean, I'm obviously gonna check if there's someone in there first.
Okay, yeah, and you see no light. It looks like he's gone to bed for the night.
Oh, it's evening now?
Okay,
That's good.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try to shake him awake if I can find his bed.
All right. Roll a deck save.
Oh, he takes a swing at you.
Someone's gonna punch.
You know you don't wake someone by
assumed that-
shaking them. He stabs you with
I
that
don't suppose I
short
can
sword.
I don't suppose I can re-choose my words and use a cantrip to wake him up.
What kind of cantrip?
Roll that deck save.
Yeah, you roll out of the way as he tries to swing at you whenever he rolls over, and then he says, I at least get a night of sleep. I mean, come on.
We're killing the guards tonight. All of them
Yeah.
that are currently stationed.
He says I guess he doesn't know. He says your group is large enough to kill a whole squadron of soldiers.
We've already taken out 4 of them.
You've taken some out.
Yeah, we've hid the bodies, don't worry.
And what happens when they don't come back?
Then more get drawn out and we kill them. We take them out piece by piece.
Listen, this is a small group of soldiers. I mean, they're gonna notice when 4 of them go missing.
Oh, that's
They're
true.
not. They've lived here for a couple years now. They know each other.
Are we there with them?
well. Did you guys go with him?
No, I think we just sent him alone to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Odds are they already know that there's some of them missing right now. Do you think they're going to send out everyone they have, or just a couple people?
They usually only have 2 guards in the watchtower overnight. They don't usually leave the barracks at night.
Okay.
You probably caught the ones that you saw in their last rounds for the night. So, if you're gonna attack, you better do it now. But
Okay.
I would try to get them separate.
Yeah, that's the plan. So, there's going to be 2 in the watchtower and the rest in the barracks, probably?
I would assume so.
Okay, that means we would have probably about half their numbers, give or take. After we killed the ones in the watchtower. And we can go in while they're sleeping at the barracks.
Yeah. From what I can remember, the barracks are on. Let me look here. The barracks are up on the 3rd floor.
Okay, what about, do you know anything about the watchtower?
Yeah, it's I mean, there's roof access from the 3rd floor up to the watchtower.
Okay. Um,
From what I
are
can.
you going to be able to help us with this, or would you rather stay here?
I mean, what if you guys fail?
But what if we don't?
If you don't, then my family's safe and I'll be forever in your favor. But if you failed, they'll just kill me and then my family's lost forever.
That's why I'm giving you the option to stay or come with us. You stay, you can claim you had no idea what was happening.
And he'll kind of think it over for a minute and he'll just say, I think it's best if I stay here.
I nod a bit and say, okay, you know where to find us if you change your mind.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to the group and tell them about what happened.
Yeah, and you kind of tell them the information that you got from him on what you think the general layout is. He didn't explain anything for like the 1st and 2nd floor, so you're not really sure what you'll see there. But you kind of get an idea that you might not have any trouble until you get to the higher floors.
Mm-hmm.
Stairs. I imagine the stairs are on the other side, actually. So are you guys gonna go tonight, or are you gonna take a long rest?
We're all together again, right?
Pretty
Say that
much.
again?
We're together now.
All 4 of you are in the inn.
They
So- What did the dwarf say?
No, the dwarf isn't there. I tell him all the information.
Yeah, basically all the
Well, we got-
information about where they're stationed and everything.
We have to act now then. So quickly put on the armor
Yeah.
and let's give chase.
All right,
We
you
could take out
guys.
the people up top first, and then, or at least I can start shooting. Maybe I can get one before, it gets
Yeah.
spotted. And then
Yeah, between me
the
and
other
you,
one
we
will
should be able to
see-
take one out.
Yeah, the other one will see that you guys are chasing me and probably tell like 2 or 3 people to come out and help you.
I think it would be better if we waited for nighttime than assaulted the garrison itself
They're
while
gonna
they
get
were sleeping.
suspicious with 3 of their or 4 of their people gone,
They may send someone out at any moment.
or reinforce themselves even more, and it's gonna be tougher.
Hey, I'm outvoted here. If you guys want to do this, then we can do it your way. The dwarf's fear was that they might send out everyone that they have because,
I hope they do.
they know.
Because then we can
Then
split
we're
them
the
up
same.
and pick them off.
Yeah, then we pick them off.
This is a military unit. You're not going to be able to split them up that easy.
We are a military unit.
We're a bunch of newbies.
We don't need to
Accurate.
split
If
them
they
up.
see 3 of their fellow allies chasing one person, do you think they will send everyone? Opposed
It's
to
possible.
them saying one or
It's
a
also
few people. Yeah, go ahead.
it's also possible they won't send anyone because 3 of their allies are already chasing.
I think we do a half measure. Zarek and I will remain here in the end, and maybe Eros can chase. Can chase and maybe just do that, because then it's only one person chasing another person, and they may send more people.
What if you yell at them to send 2 more people?
Yeah. I think I should be chasing the warlock, however.
I am the most awkward looking of the 4 of us.
Okay.
He's a tiefling, he's suspicious, and on top of that, we are both rather charismatic.
What if
I think
we
we
have
may be able
2
to play
people
our
chase 2 people?
Huh?
2 on 2, maybe they'll
yeah.
send in more?
Yes, especially if one of the people we're chasing is a warforged.
All right.
So,
Sounds good.
Okay.
All
so
right.
the Tiefling and the Warforged are part of Team 2.
Do these guys have tunics or anything to cover up their chainmail?
Yeah, they each have
Okay,
like
I'm
a.
just gonna take their tunic and put it on top of like my already armored self.
Yeah, and their tunics kind of pretty much cover the majority
You
of
mean
their
like
armor.
like a tabard?
Yeah. And they have the Staocan colors and symbol.
I'm gonna put on all of the gear that I can over my leather armor.
Okay.
I'm not putting on chainmail.
All right, so you guys will do things to get ready for this fight, and we are actually going to end it there.
What?
Cool.
Yep.
Let's do the fight.
So we'll meet back in 2 weeks.
Why don't we do the fight?
Because it's good cliffhanger.
Okay.
Are we level 2 now, though?
Yeah, you guys will level up.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that makes it fun.
Yep.
Rolling
Yep,
our die
yep.
here.